Hello there. What's happening?
What's up?
Welcome back to the live stream.
To a live stream.
This is the live stream.
Oh, is this the live stream?
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? We don't really have an agenda tonight. What I do? We don't really have an agenda. We just wanted to hang out. It's a Friday night. We haven't been on in a while. It's been a minute since the last one. Things have been crazy on our end, so
a little bit.
We take some time and chill out.
A little bit.
How exactly do I look like Snoop Dogg?
They're talking about the picture. They're talking about the thumbnail. The thumbnail.
Oh.
Which I still, don't get me wrong, I still don't know how you look like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he not Caucasian?
Last night.
So I look.
What's up, Drew?
Not Caucasian? Is that what you're saying?
What's up? We got
What is up? Yeah, who's in
bunch
there?
of the crew in here. Dallas here. Venus.
Venus said he'd be on for a little bit. Then he's probably got to go to bed. Get ready for work.
Okie on two wheels was first.
Or go to work, maybe.
Guns and Baggers. And we got Doc Harley. He's packing to go to Loretta Lynn's. Big James.
Oh, no crap. When are you leaving for that? Big James in the house. What's up? So, what's new with you? What's going on?
Work slowed down a little bit. Be around.
Yeah.
Good for the summer.
Yeah. It's been good to be able to work in the garage a little bit.
People don't know is Bert Austin and myself spent all week, which you'll see the video soon. Spent all week in the garage.
Working on something that should have took us 2 hours.
Should have been 2 hours.
It was not our fault, I promise.
Yeah.
It was not our fault. But I don't know that we want to discuss specifics till the video comes out. Leave on Sunday. How long are you going there for? A whole week?
Yep.
One day I'll get to that. One day we'll get there. Man, it's hard to do everything you want to do. You know?
Yeah, Loretta Lynn's has got to be a good time.
Especially like in a year. It strikes me though as one of those freaking like old school, you're in a field. Yes. If it rains, it's a sloppy mess.
Yep.
Kind of, I don't know. One of those like grassroots types of rallies, which I'm sure are a ton of fun. I really haven't been to one of those, to be honest with you.
I feel like you could stay there and ride in, ride out, right? Is that, or is it just like a...
You would have to ask these jokers that have been there, because I have no idea.
I guess I'll have to watch Doc Harley video.
I have no idea. So I had a busy day today. I had our annual
golf outing.
Football alumni golf outing. So I was up at about 5:30. Had to go pick up my buddy Steve and head down to Blackwood, which is probably like 45 minutes from my house. The shotgun start at 8 o'clock.
Oof.
Rain, the weather was terrible. It was cold, dark, like drizzly, like misty kind of rain. Never like hard rain, but just not golfing weather. But got to see a lot of my old buddies, my old teammates and stuff. So that was a good time. Had some drinks and hung out and BS with those guys. So that was fun.
All right.
I have no idea what's going on for the weekend, though. Obviously, it's Mother's Day on Sunday. So,
yeah, Saturday looks nice and cool here. Sunday looks not so much.
More rain?
I think so. Partial cloudy.
It's
chilly.
It's been been crappy all week, really.
But it's been crappy, but not enough rain. That's
the
story.
Crappy, kind of cold. But I mean, it was just like we were saying. It was just 89 like a few days ago. It's just it can't make up its mind this time of year. How do I feel about tents in my yard? I really don't feel about it. I don't really think about it much. Why are you planning on?
I think Droop's gonna be tenting.
What happened to the van?
I think Droop's gonna be tenting.
What happened to the van? We have an HOA here that doesn't allow that. Is the clothing optional pool going to be open for the event? I don't know, man. Droop was wondering. But doesn't Droop, even when he's naked, look like he's got a fur suit on? I mean, I've never seen Droop naked. I just imagine that he's.
I was gonna ask.
He's probably hairy.
I was gonna ask.
Ask what? If I've seen Droop naked?
Droop naked.
I mean, I've only seen him twice in my life in person. So, and Both times were in public, so there was no nudity. Nothing happened to it, but it is not going to be ready. So we're going to ride up and tent. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. We'll find some place for you to tent.
Going old
in
school.
the very, very back corner of the yard by the septic tank.
Just take the lid off.
We'll just
actually, I wouldn't mess that septic tank because I'll tell you what, you don't know this, but you mess with that septic tank, Carolyn might come out and shoot you.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you don't drive over it. That's for sure.
She's got a thing.
I mean, you're not supposed to drive a vehicle over a septic tank. It's that simple. It's not like it's a secret. 30 rack of beer and someone can stay in my guest room. Oh, snap. That is cheap.
That's 40 minutes, 45 minutes to the event.
That's true. You know, that is a little bit of a hike. Drupin is naked on his lot. Is he naked or is he topless? Because I mean, I don't. Does he have an under the desk cam that you guys saw something you don't want to see or what? Terry was worried she would have to knock on your door in the middle of the night to poop. That could be. We'll open the lid to the septic tank. It'll be perfect.
Yep, you can help her hover.
And it'll smell just like Virginia.
There was rumors back in the old support MVC days that there were people that used to do live streams with no pants on.
What people was that?
D's.
You think D's?
Raven?
Nuts?
Yeah, they used to always joke about it.
I doubt Raven was naked. She doesn't strike me as the type to be that wild and crazy.
They used to joke about it, though.
You guys, how many people on here watching remember the old, like when we first started, like some of those people that are no longer doing YouTube? You guys remember those days, or did you start watching YouTube more recently? Just curious. Yeah. There's a lot of people that have come and gone since we started. A lot of people we were friends with or friendly with, online and whatnot.
Still friendly with, yeah.
That just kind of were doing it and got sick of it and stopped doing it. But there were some good ones too, but they just all fell by the wayside. So
yep.
So update on the event. We are up to 48 vendors. I have 3 more that we reached out this week. So if they come through, we'll be over 50 vendors.
Yep.
We are up to, I just got a new sponsor, Hot Diggity Dog, a local hot dog stand lady here out by us, who Carolyn and I know personally. She's friends with, who's her daughter played basketball with our daughter. But she became a donor and sponsor, so we were up to like 21 sponsors for the event. I know we talked about this, but we did lock up the local Harley dealership. Barb's Harley Davidson is sponsoring and going to be a vendor. We still have the 5 food trucks. I'm not trying to get any more than that, so that's all locked up. And and
unless an ice cream truck stumbles along,
there might be an ice cream truck still. We're working on that. And then we got the band situation, and that's I don't know much about that. George is working on that.
I'm hoping to. Yeah, we got about 4 bands and some acoustic gigs in between. We have a cigar box band. So we've got a lot of guys who are veterans who are playing.
Yep. Donating their time.
Almost all guys who are veterans are playing. In each band. And then my job this coming week is to kind of work out a schedule with that. I got 2 guys running the stage, so we'll see. We're working on a stage. That's what we're
Yeah. So I put out some messages on like Facebook and stuff to some local Facebook pages, trying to get somebody to donate a large flatbed trailer that we can use as kind of a stage. So got some hits. We'll see what happens. If anybody's got one big enough, that'll work. But I'm sure somebody will come through, since it's for charity and all. And I put that on there, and people like to help out charities. So I know one of my neighbors right around the corner responded, and he's got one. It's not real huge. I'm going to go look at it, but if it's the only option we have, then we'll use it. But just trying to get something to get the bands up off the ground, out of the grass, and don't really feel like building anything, because we're going to have a lot going on, and I ain't going to have time for that. So yeah, everything's going good with that. You mentioned, what'd you say? Cigar box, what?
Cigar box band.
Yeah, that's right. But I also locked up
a cigar
lady this week. So we'll have a cigar vendor there selling cigars for those of you that like to partake in the cigars. Excited about that. We had one lady that said she was interested, but that didn't pan out. So I found another lady at one of our bike nights that we were at recently. and she was gung ho. So she
Get in the business.
she was down, and she had some good cigars. So happy about that. Other than that,
how many people in the chat are coming?
Well, we know
Droop
is. We know Droop is.
I know Big Gib is coming.
We know Big. Well, is he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's local. I hope he does.
I got two, not huge. Bigger one might be 18 feet.
Who said this?
Big Gib.
18's not
18's
bad.
18's might be good.
They're yours or there's somebody you know? Can you go catch up on these comments over here?
Yeah. So
dude, not huge. Bigger one would be 18 feet.
Send us a picture of the 18-footer, Big Gib.
Yeah. 18 so far. I think the one that my neighbor had, he said it was he thought it was 16. Was it 16 or 14? 16? 16, I think. Yeah. One I have is only hey, what's up, Iron Butterfly? What's happening?
Aggravator, how you doing?
One of my buddies that at my house right now. Hooked on phonics worked for me. Okay. I mean, 18. If we can't find anything bigger, that might work.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be super picky. I mean, we're trying to get volunteers for it, so
yeah,
better than paying for it. We don't want any of the money to come out of our charity, which we are now over. We're at about 17.5 thousand so far right now.
Yes,
which we're a third of the way through the year, so not terrible.
So yeah, I just want to say, anything you guys want to donate, make sure you go to the link to donate.
Yeah.
For many reasons, super chats and stuff that come across tonight are not going to be.
We'll take super chats, but that's not going to the charity. It's coming to us for the channel because it's too hard to separate that out. And as you've heard plenty of people say on their lives, we end up having to pay taxes on that and stuff like that. So if you give us a super chat, that's just going to go here. But if you want to donate to the event, go to the link that's on. I actually don't think it's on the description of this video, but it's on all of our videos, so you can easily find it.
Or you can just go to www.baggersandbrews.com.
Find it there too,
and the link is there as well.
That's right. And there's some swag for purchasing. Which there's stuff that'll help out the charity, and there's stuff that'll help out us. So check out baggersandbrews.com when you have time, because
there it is.
George did a bunch of work getting that website up, so check it out. It's evolving as we go, but it's pretty nice. I like
trying to see if I can pin this.
Pin it. Put your hands. So, like I said, we didn't really have any specific talking points tonight. We just wanted to, whatever you guys want to chit chat about. What's up, Wilkie? The damn yellow Baggers and Brews hat.
A yellow one?
A yellow one.
You have a yellow one.
I have a black and yellow one.
A black and yellow
one. I have hats on order, but they're all solid black, so I'd have to look into that.
So when we do them one-off, Chris, kind of we could do stuff like that. The problem with one-off hats is it costs us probably $35, almost $40 a hat.
Yeah, when you do them one-off like that,
and it's tough to sell that type of thing because
Listen, as we get merch, which like I said, I have an order of shirts and hats on order right now. And she reached out to me that she said they'll be printing this week. So we should have them probably by the end of this coming week.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that stuff will go up, and, if the stuff sells and, we can take that money that we make off of that and turn that around and put it back into more merch. Then as we start, expanding on that, we can kind of expand and get some different options. But right now we aren't super basic. We got one type of shirt coming out. Actually, it's gonna actually be we got a shirt with one design on the back, but on the front for the Baggers and Brews logo there's going to be two options. For those of you that like it small, like on the chest pocket, we have that's what he likes. And then for those that like a big design on the front, our logo will be big, and that's kind of I like. So I know a lot of people like them different. Like some people just like the little logo here with a logo, something on the back. So we'll have those on the website, and then we'll have the big logo too. So, and again, if they sell and we take that money and turn it around and invest in more stuff, it's kind of what we're trying to do.
So
make some new designs. If anybody has ideas for, shirt designs and you're artistic, hit us up. Let us know about your idea. We'll put it on the back of a shirt.
if
it's a good design or a good idea.
Big Gibbs said he just sent a dark pic with a car on it.
A dick pic? What's a
So,
dark pic?
A couple of things. We have a question that we can get to, but first, Windroad Therapy's in here. Just want to thank Windroad for a very generous donation to
yeah.
Tunnel the Towers Fund. She bought a bunch of chances for the Route 32 helmet raffle that we're going to have coming up at the end of this month. One of the things there is Route 32 gave us didn't give us anything. They've offered a helmet, badass helmet of your choice, and the chances to get that are $10. And if you go to the link that I pinned up here in the chat, the Do Good tunneltower.org campaign Baggers and Brews link there. If you put a donation in there, every $10 you donate gets you a chance, but you need to make sure that you put your real name up there and you do not check anonymous, and you put Route 32 in the comments, and then you can also be in there to win. And we're going to draw that at the end of this month.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
I had the dates all jacked up. I don't know what I was looking at. I kept saying the 28th. That's like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
We won't be doing that. It'll be probably the Friday. It's probably going to be the Friday before. It might be the Friday before Memorial Day, or it's going to be the Friday after Memorial Day. One of those. And I don't know. I don't know what kind of sick, freaky fetish Dr. Harley has, but he wants naked pictures of us on the shirt.
Well,
that's on the OnlyFans, bro. You want to see that? That's going to cost you. Kind of weird, though.
We have an OnlyFans?
I didn't tell you about it because I'm funneling that money into my bike build.
So
I have Stacy sending me pics of you when you're sleeping.
There you go. Speaking of bike build, we have a question here from M8 Glider. How is the bike coming? Did I put it up there?
Yeah. How's the gold?
Yeah. How's the gold glide? Thing looks good.
It's coming along, man. It's coming along. Like George said earlier, he's gonna have some extra time on his hands for the next couple months, thankfully, because we still got a crap ton of stuff to do. I got stuff sitting over here on the table that's been here for like 2 months. We got front end work to do. We got rear end work to do. We got a bunch of lighting stuff to do. So it's coming along. You guys have seen, the recent pictures with the red accents and stuff like that. That's all cosmetic. We did something this week, which you guys will see real soon. That I'm excited about. I think it looks awesome. Now, I'm not watching football. I actually have I have this up there, and so I can see the comments a little bit better right here than over there. So I'm paying attention to you, Drew. Don't worry. You got my full attention. It's coming along, man. It's coming along. I think it looks great. There's going to be some more stuff done to it in August out at Sturgis. That's already kind of set up.
Yep.
So just a lot of stuff. We're trying to do all the stuff that was on the old DeBeard glide and then some, but different, but in like a fraction of the time, like that stuff was all done over time. And when I got this new bike, obviously we got all these parts and stuff sent to us kind of right away. So, it's harder to get all that stuff done. We only have so much time with real work and stuff to get in the garage. But it was good to see. Austin this week. We got to hang out with him. He helped us out.
We filmed 3 videos with Austin.
Yeah,
2 of which you guys have seen already.
Yeah.
And the third one coming up.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice hanging out, laughing and stuff like old times on the old videos.
Mm-hmm.
We got for those of you that don't know, Austin will be getting hitched.
Yes.
Hitched here in about a month, right? Is it about a month?
Austin,
yeah, about
Austin
a month.
and Jeannie are tying the knot.
They're tying the knot, and that is a destination wedding that I'll be going off to next month. So excited about that. That's like my next vacation. So looking forward to getting away for that. Yeah. So it was good to hang out with him. Always nice to play around in the garage and work on the bikes with Austin.
Somebody just sent me a thing. Has anyone seen the bronze Clockworks windshield? I have not seen that yet.
I don't think I have seen that.
I'm pulling it up.
What I wish they would do.
What do you wish they
is
would
make
do?
the color ones like I have
Uh-huh.
in the freaking like the bigger touring shields.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish they would do that. Because I'd like to have like the one that you have, but in red. I think that would look cool. But because if I was doing a long road trip, I'd have to swap it out. I wouldn't want to roll with this shield on the small size shield on a road trip. But who knows how many long road trips I'll be doing with the freaking RV now. So, you know, it's hard in the picture to tell. I mean, it obviously looks different than black, but it's really close.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I wonder, it only comes in 6 and 9.
Yep, that's all the color ones, 6 or 9. That's what I'm saying. I wish they'd do those, the touring ones, the bigger ones in a color. Yeah. But I guess it's baby steps. You know, they just came out with that.
So, and a big difference between, I guess, a windshield on Bert's bike and a windshield on my bike is I do most of my riding 2-up. Bert does not as much 2-up. And when you put a Clockworks windshield on one of these bikes, you have to make sure it's not only good for you, but it is good for your passenger. One of the things our buddy John ran into, they couldn't find one they were happy with because they were just in between sizes with Jane's height back on the passenger seat.
I didn't see Robin on here, did I?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I just took that picture that was probably similar from a distance. They're so tiny on the little circles. I was gonna say if she was on here, congrats to her and her book. For those of you guys that haven't seen that, she put out a book, which is really cool, which I want to buy. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I need to go buy that, find that. I wonder if that's on Amazon. Anybody? I know Dez is on here. What's the name of that book, Dez?
What is the name of Robin's book?
It was like a book for beginning riders. I forget.
Yeah, K River's coming up into June.
June. It's I think it's beginning of June, isn't it?
Yeah. Did he move it?
Yeah.
He did move it, right?
He did from like first weekend in October or something like that, which would have been a lot easier for me. June's going to be tough every year.
Yeah, June's a tough month. And June's one of those months you don't want to leave Jersey. It's
like, yeah.
I mean, it's like,
I hope he buys himself a freaking a Tennessee campground a little bit closer. Get to in a day, you know?
iPhone Tim.
What is up, iPhone Tim? Where's the machine at? Is it June 20th? Oh, yeah. I thought it was earlier in the month. Motorcycle riding for that's what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought it had a different name. Huh. Let's see, is it on Amazon? Sorry, I'm checking Amazon because I want to put that in my thing so I don't forget. Riding for beginning.
Yeah, I need to buy it. Yeah, Stubborn American is 2023.
Okay. I don't know. I was thinking it was early in the motorcycle riding for beginners, overcoming the fear of getting on 2 wheels. And is that it? I don't remember what the cover was.
Yes, I think that's it.
Yeah, Robin Chance.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Oh man, it's like $13. I had the cart.
Yep.
Cool, man.
That is so cool.
Read that and then put it up there with the other motorcycle books.
What do you got up there?
I don't know. I got that Out Loud Biker one that I think you gave me American. Well, that's not.
There's Mandy.
Motorcycle ones. What is happening, Mandy the Machine? I saw you were hanging out with a friend recently.
She was hanging out with Mrs. Stevie.
Yeah. So was she in your neck of the woods or were you in her neck of the woods? Huey Lewis. Why are we talking about Huey Lewis?
Because Dallas said he remembers Books and Def Leppard in the 80s. And
Books and Def Leppard?
Yeah, in the 80s. I know. It's Dallas.
He's from Dallas. Dallas was texting me this week telling me all about how the Steelers are in a rebuilding mode. I was cracking up. You're so stupid. You're stupid.
Meanwhile, in Denver, they're still trying to figure out the roster, apparently.
They just
whacked somebody else, right?
Did they?
Yeah. One of their backup quarterbacks.
Sucks. I'm waiting for him to come up with this year's bet because I'm excited to win another one this year.
You know he's got to be. I can't. I mean, you've won both, right?
Not even close. My jersey. I'm excited to rock that jersey this season, though. What?
That jersey ain't coming.
Ain't coming where?
That was a Steelers jersey that he had like white tape on the back of. Hey, that jersey's not real.
I've had the jersey for freaking months,
did
bro. What are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? I've already had
I know
it.
he sent it already.
I wore it for the draft. Hell yeah. Neither. We
Uh,
met up in Illinois.
for the all women's.
I was gonna say, why would anybody want to go to Illinois?
So
How was that? I saw there was you guys did a ride. It looked like there was a lot of
Midwest
women.
moto meet.
Like a lot of riders.
That's a nice meetup spot. Illinois, like you could do Illinois like from a day, and you could be in many different parts of the country and make it to Illinois in a day.
Yeah,
it's Illinois.
I
know, but I mean, at least
It's funny to me that so many people talk trash about Jersey. They think about some of these states. Like I could go Ohio. I hate Ohio.
About to offend some people, but I've been to Wichita.
Oof,
I'm good. What's up, Brad?
What is up, Brad? What's going on, man? You guys got to give us some stuff to talk about. We came empty-handed tonight. We just showed up.
so empty-handed.
We just showed up. We figured monkeys out of the country, so we would try to fill in and have our own live stream tonight. Taking over Friday.
Drinking some Malaysian bubble tea. That guy.
Some bubble tea? Oof, sounds gross. Sounds nasty.
So, but yeah, I think we got. We've just been wrapped up at this event, man. It's gonna consume us until it happens.
I mean, we got most of the vendors and all that stuff handled. Now it's just gonna be the small details. You know, we still got to run this poker run, which I got to get like things you don't even think about. I already bought the cards for it, like the playing cards. For each stop, we already bought the wristbands. It's little stuff like putting together a waiver, for the riders in the poker run so they don't sue us if they crash. Things like that. Creating, putting together an actual playing sheet.
Yeah.
To mark off what people, get at the stop, stuff like that. We still have to figure out what the prizes are going to be for the poker run. Yeah. We haven't hashed that out yet.
Still working that out.
We don't want to go too crazy because it's going to pull from, the charity money. So we don't want it to be insane, but it's got to be something, decent. So we're working on that. For anybody that's been in poker runs, what are the normal prizes that you see recently? I know it's all over the place.
Out here, I feel like it's all over the place. I feel like I never go to a poker run because of the prize, though.
I usually don't even know what the prize is.
Yeah,
I know the only time I knew what the prize was that last one in the fall, and that was because Jeannie won. And had she not won, I would have never known what I don't even care,
Yep. So
how about a bottle opener? What about it? What is the question?
At poker runs, it's been cash. Well, yes.
Well, no. I know cash. I'm like asking like what amount, like how many, like are you doing first, second, third, and a worst hand? Are you doing first place and a worst hand? Like how many payouts? Because it's going to be cash.
Yeah,
definitely cash. I'm just kind of asking like what amount? What are you seeing out there? What's normal? The prize is a surprise. The prize is you get to hang out with us at the end. There is no prize. Just best and worst?
I think just best and worst hand is good. I think just best.
I'm not against that.
Behind Ruby's Fairing says, I figure if I come out, I'll get through Ohio and then have to stop in PA somewhere. Honestly, Rudy, it's Dayton. Is it Dayton that's like Ohio? I mean, depending on if you're coming across southern or northern Ohio, it's probably good to stop like just before PA and then like leave that PA stretch for the last day, depending on how far away you're coming from
now. Here's the question. Anybody seen Bob Veering lately? That guy fell off the map.
Huh?
I don't know what you guys did to him.
Yeah, they pissed Bob off.
Do it like a 50-50 raffle. Man, if we have do some math on that.
Yeah.
Let's just say
I don't think I'm trying to do that.
Times
trying to do a 50-50 when we're there.
That would mean if we had 200 riders, and that's being optimistic. But let's just say we had 200 riders at that. That's like $5,000. So you're talking about $2,500 in prizes.
A lot.
That is a lot. That's pretty good. That's more than I've seen at most.
Yeah.
Bob's working on the meats. Baggers and Brews. Best hand gets a beer. She had a bottle opener. Worst hand gets a handshake.
I don't know what language they speak in Connecticut.
I understood what he was saying despite the hooked on phonics, but I kind of like his idea. Worst hand gets a handshake. Good job.
And an invite.
Just because Penis was rude. Penis says, shut up. Give your Discord bantered for the Discord, you tards. Scare everybody away. That's funny. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do like best and worst hand and not really getting into the second and third place crap.
Yeah, I think best and worst hand. Because
that's just gonna. I just don't want to pull. I don't think most people do poker runs for the winnings. And I don't want to pull like thousands of dollars away from the charity to give.
And I will be guilting whoever wins that bitch to give some.
Oh heck yeah! Because the last one I was at, they sure as hell did that.
$5 from the enter goes into the prize pool. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Wilkie. It's like a detail we gotta hammer down. Second place is first lose down. That's true.
That would be 200 riders. That'd be $1,000.
Yeah. And we don't know. Honestly, Dr. Harley keep all the money for Tunnel Towers. Yeah.
Well, like I said, we'll definitely be throwing that guilt trip out there to the winners.
We'd like to do that, but
you gotta have a prize.
You gotta do something.
In a poker run.
People are coming out to support us, and honestly, what I'd love to do is get a sponsor for the prize, so that nothing comes out of anything other than that. So,
well, technically. We already have sponsors, so we can whether they know it or not, somebody's sponsoring the prize money. Like technically,
yeah. It's just we need to divvy that up, right?
10%. Hey, it's good enough for Jesus.
If the winner keeps the money, shame them.
Oh, I've been at ones where they shame them hard.
They hit Jeannie hard, right?
Yo, Jeannie was in her. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah, she gave a bunch back.
You're not allowed to talk to me. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. You misinterpreted me.
Oh man,
that is not what I said. What are you drinking, by the way?
Somebody asked us that.
We forgot about that.
I am drinking Night Shift Brewing, some Whirlpool, which is a hazy, dry hopped IPA.
Where'd you pick that up at? I never heard of that.
I think I picked this up when I was the last time I was up in New Hampshire.
I'm drinking Second Fiddle from Fiddlehead Brewing. So it's the big boy version of what Carolyn likes to drink.
That's in Maine or New Hampshire as well.
That is in Vermont.
Vermont,
baby. Shelburne, Vermont, where I once lived.
There you go.
Well, just outside.
I couldn't live there. I couldn't live there. Couldn't do it.
Because
weather, man.
Is it really that much worse than here?
It is, because like
I lived there. It really wasn't.
Our weather this year especially was starting to break, and those guys got buried in snow again.
Yeah. I lived there for 2 years. I was a kid. We got snow, but I don't remember it being like brutal or anything. I remember the summers being really nice.
Yeah.
We lived by Lake Champlain. We could ride our bikes down to Lake Champlain.
Oh, that's nice.
It was nice. It was cool as a kid. But you definitely get snow, and it's leans a little too left for me. Easy E with the best beer koozie. What's called Easy E?
Because
over the picture, he does look like a little portly white Easy E in that picture.
That's it.
That's funny. It's the glasses, man.
I love Beaver koozie that I brought Bert back. Can anybody tell me where the town of Beaver is? Out west.
I know this one.
You know this one? Oh yeah, you know this one because I bought you the koozie. But it's funny, you go down the highway and you're in the middle of nothing, and you come to a rest stop, and it says "Welcome to Beaver," and then you go in. There you go. Phoenix got it, Utah. And it's
he lives like right there.
He does. It's not close. I mean, it's hours away.
I think he goes to Utah to go to the airport.
Well, yeah, and Beaver is like
Because Wyoming doesn't have an airport
Wyoming is
at all. You ride the horse to the airport.
Beaver is between. It's like I feel like it's the halfway point between Salt Lake and Cedar City.
Cedar City, huh?
Yeah, which is nice. You would
I thought
like
it was
that.
Solder City.
You would like that. Is
that a different one?
That's a different one. Yeah. It's 4 hours from me. Salt Lake City Airport's only an hour.
Oh,
Ah.
interesting. Wyoming don't have nothing.
No.
I know where Beaver Falls is.
What it has is less people than any place else in the United States.
Listen,
The least populated state, man.
Carol and I drove through there back in like 2010, 2011, coming back from Montana, and holy crap. We were doing one of those wing it to find hotels.
Oh, no.
And it became nighttime, and there was nothing close, and there was no cell signal whatsoever to even look up hotels. We ended up staying at the sleaziest joint I've ever stayed at in my life. We slept on top of the thing, like in our clothes. The kids were grossed out.
Chris is like, and you didn't call.
Well, I didn't know you then, buddy.
We'll be back there, Chris. Not this year, because I'm not going anywhere this year, but maybe next year. The plan to go back out to Salt Lake.
Salt Lake Titty?
It's nice out there.
Is it, though?
It is.
Interesting.
It is.
Interesting.
I would probably want to live on the southern part of the state, though.
Well, you enjoy that. Send you my palm trees while you're shoveling snow.
Oh, man. Chris is all wound up.
I'm with the Florida folks. I'll send you the tape measure of how many inches of sunshine I got that day while you're
in southern Utah.
Oh, it don't snow there?
It snows, but not for long. I mean, not.
I know it's mandated that you have your seasons.
They're winter.
You gotta have your seasons.
I don't think they have seasons either.
No,
no,
they don't have seasons in Utah.
I think it's summer and snow. You tell me, what's the weather like in southern Utah? It's actually quite nice in the winter, maybe 2 inches. So yeah, they don't get much snow.
In honor of
they don't get much snow.
Our missing friend Bob, I'm drinking some Equilibrium now.
Oh boy.
Oh Bob. You think Bob just watches and doesn't comment anymore because he hates us?
Does he have that much self-control?
I don't know. What's a season? Where is HDAV trial? Are you in Florida?
Yeah, he's in Texas, I think.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going to pass on Texas. I tried that. Did that. Done that. I'm good. I'm just happy.
George comes to Nashville every other week and never calls. These guys, they think I travel and like hang out. It's like...
It's kind of true. He just doesn't like you guys. I mean, he said, I'm just happy Tom Selleck's facial hair is still popular enough that George is going with it.
Is that what I am?
That is,
Selleck?
I mean, I don't know what it looks like on the TV, but trust me
that.
when I tell you that is not a Tom Selleck mustache. I mean,
it could be. It could be. I could get there.
You think so? I'd like to see that.
This thing will go.
I'd like to see that. You don't listen to Stacy. You do what the fans want. They want to see it. So let's go. It's for the channel.
When you head back to Bad Sons in Derby, Connecticut, let me know. I will not be going to Connecticut. I will tell you, I would not be going to Yale anytime soon, for sure.
To where? Why would you go to Yale?
That was one of our sites, but we not anymore. Not anymore. I did try it. That was the pizza, though. The pizza in New Haven.
Well, that's what what's his face loves. It's his favorite pizza.
New Haven.
The pizza man.
Not Carly. What are the pizza places in New Haven?
Son of a nutcracker. That's Portnoy's favorite pizza style. New Haven, Connecticut pizza.
Let me tell you, anybody driving through New Haven.
Fans don't. Dallas does. Okay, Dallas. You're the only one calling for that, buddy. He's like, the fans want Bert to color his beard. This thing is...
What's going on with that?
Yo, it's meant for the autos.
Yo. What are you trying to?
Listen, with your bitch fingers. I know you could get it, but I got man hands. There we go. You got a beaver and I got a beaver.
You do a beaver.
Beaver. You got one in your pants. New Haven is the pizza. Dude, that doesn't even make sense.
He's struggling tonight.
Are you having a stroke, Doc Harley?
Do you smell?
New Haven is the pizza in the world. What does that mean?
I know what it means.
I mean, I know what you're trying to say.
Pepe's.
Pepe's, yeah, that's Frank Pepe's.
Pepe. Anybody, just write it down for you people who travel, and especially head up that way.
Watches his pizza reviews. You guys are killing me, man. I watch them every day. And I've become very good at guessing what he's going to score a pizza before he does.
Really?
Yes, that's Carolyn. Nail it all the time. Who said something about Adam? Are you guys riding in?
Coming right here, putting it up. Are you guys riding to Tannersville, PA to see Adam on July 7th?
Well, that's when he's going to be at Pocono Mountain Harley, right?
Which is Tannersville, PA.
Is that in Tannersville?
Yeah.
I want to.
We talked about it.
I want to. And I mean, that day he's actually riding to freaking Manhattan.
From there to Manhattan.
Yeah. Which could be interesting and would be the only time I would ever
ride in Manhattan.
Ride my motorcycle there if I was in a group like that. But
yeah.
I mean, we're trying to, but that is literally the Sunday before our event. So it really depends on how much last minute stuff we have to get done.
How buckled up we are.
Yeah.
How buckled up we are.
We'll see a Chicago area pizza. They got two kinds of pizza in Chicago, and it's either a lasagna or
a casserole.
Like a flat, crispy, freaking like paper thin thing. So they have two extremes there.
Gremlin hit some sand this week and hurt himself a little bit.
Hit some sand.
Yeah.
Why is it covered up? What is that one covered up?
Where's what?
Where you at? Yeah, right there. You had it covered up. It was blanked out. What do you mean he hit sand?
He dropped the bike. He went down. The poor guy.
Did you for real?
Yeah, he's all right though.
Well, he's right there. He could tell us a story.
Yeah, he could.
What's the story? How do you know? Where'd you see it at?
In the Discord.
Oh, so that one moment you popped in there this week, that's what you saw? Don't freaking wink at me, pal. Interesting. When you start drinking, words get hard. Roseland Pizza is the best in Connecticut.
Man,
I think it's
no way.
subjective, bro. I think food is subjective.
No. Pepe's, man. Holy cow.
I've never had it. And I doubt I'll be driving
Dr.
to
Harley's going
Connecticut
south of
just
Mason
for
Dixon line. I tell you what they don't have south of Mason Dixon line is good pizza.
No, they don't.
Chris said you lurking some bitch.
Pub style pizza is what locals eat in Chicago. Deep dishes for tourists. I don't want either. Pub style is probably that freaking flat freaking cardboard stuff they make. Pepe's is garbage.
Yeah, he's just trying to start a fight. Now he types in proper English. You found the caps lock button. Why are you yelling at me?
Exactly, Okie.
Chatting
exactly. That's funny. That is
Doc Harley chatting like Bert.
No, I have a typo or two because if I'm on the phone because of my fat thumbs, but I mean, I generally speak English.
Mrs.
What was
Thackeray.
the cue?
I don't know what the cue was either.
You're gonna have to explain your inside joke, Drew.
What's up, Nicole?
He winked at me because he knows that I know he's never in there. That's why he winked at me. Because I go in there every day and listen to you guys ramble, and he doesn't ever go in there. And then the one time he goes in, he finds out something that I didn't know about. What's up, Nicole?
Grumman says doing a few miles an hour, went to stop, foot slip because of sand. Bike has some scratches, but his ankle hurts.
That sucks, man. Glad you're all right, though.
It can happen. Look at the bright side.
You short guys have trouble keeping those bikes up, man.
Look at the bright side. Sandman nickname's already taken.
That's right. We'll just call you Sandy.
He just didn't go down once that night. He went down twice. Oh, Joe?
Yeah.
He did. He did. People don't know that.
Oh my gosh.
What was funny is when he went down the second time, he somersaulted backwards.
Oh my gosh.
With
It was in slow motion too.
With the helmet on. With the helmet on.
Yeah. That was interesting.
I don't know who's here. I think Droop was here for that.
Yeah, Droop was here.
Droop
probably
was here.
Wilkie, Bill Carville.
Yeah.
Corey might have been here.
Corey was here. Yep.
Bob
was here. You gotta watch those Southampton roads.
It's the Pine Barrens, man. It's Sandy. I don't do discords. I don't know what that means. I do dysfunctional. Well, you obviously haven't been in our Discord because that is dysfunction. Some hostile people up in there.
Oh boy,
hostile. So what's next for your bike?
What's next for my bike? Shit, what do we have?
What do we have? What do you want to do that we don't have?
I gotta look at this windshield now. That's for sure. I need not even think about the bike. I want a new helmet.
A new Shoei?
I want a new Shoei. So that's on the list. And now I've been cruising brake rotors since we talked about that the other day.
Yeah.
So I would like some brake rotors. I would like some rotors. And really what I would like is a new fender, but I don't know which I kind of want to put like a carbon fender on there. They said he wants cams. I would like cams.
Yeah, we do want cams.
Gremlin fucking throwing knives, reverse gear.
Yo, find the company that has those things where the freaking wheels come down when you're stopped.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, you need those. That would be dope.
John needs those.
You need those for parking lots.
John needs those.
You need something for gravel parking lots.
George needs
the Easy E Stage 2. He's not gonna let this Easy E thing stop.
No, he's going.
Yeah, cams would be cool. We'll have to do that though. That's got to be something when the bikes can be down for a bit.
Yeah,
we need to do
that. Cams would be awesome.
Carbon fiber, huh? You going Superman bagger?
I kind of like. Well, yeah. I mean, there's a couple of carbon fenders out there I like. So we'll see.
It would. Yeah.
Bert needs airbags. Man, tough crowd.
Not really. Not really. I'm good.
So, because I mean, my least favorite part of that bike is that fender, that front fender. That front fender.
Yeah,
front fender on that limited is.
I mean, it's worse, but I think all the touring bike front fenders are pretty.
Yeah. Terrible.
But you get on that, like they legit geared that thing towards like grandpas.
Yeah, it's something that's got to
No
go.
offense, Gremlin.
Oh shit.
Who said I need airbags?
Bert needs to install deer whistles.
Those things don't work, bro.
Doc Harley. I know people who think deer whistles work. They don't work.
Yeah, I love how people like everybody's tune changes, right? So when I talked about never drop my bike or not having crashed, right? Everybody who's dropped their bike or crashed is like, well, if you ride long enough, you're eventually gonna there's everybody crashes eventually. And then I crash, and then they're like cracking jokes about it. Like, I ain't crash. Well, I'll say that, you can't crash your bike if it don't leave the garage. So some of you guys are safe. Safe.
Please give me a new bike. I really like my twin cam. Yeah, listen, Greg. I mean, I don't think anything sounds like a twin cam. I mean, these M8s sound good, but they're not twin cams.
Nope.
Twin cam was definitely probably my favorite engine.
The sound of that bike is the only thing I miss from it.
Yeah.
Compared to this bike.
Yeah.
Everything else about this bike I like better, but that sound
the power. I mean, the power and the technology. Technology means a lot.
All that's better. I love all of that. But you just can't duplicate that sound.
People are like, you don't need this technology. You don't need that technology. Thank you, Nicole.
Whatever.
But I'll tell you, it's nice when you have it.
Listen, it's one of those things. I'm not going to lie. I don't go out and check my tire pressure every time I go ride. Like, I just don't, right? So it's really nice to have that little thing pop up and say you got low tire pressure, and pull over and, get it aired up. Like, that's a nice technology.
It's
takes a lot of the guesswork out, or just the extra effort. Like, it's not for nothing. I know it ain't hard, but it's kind of a pain in the butt checking the tire pressure on a back tire on a bagger.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt.
Pain in the ass.
Getting to it. So
it's easy when you got two people. I just put Stacy there. I'm like, tell me when the valve's at the bottom. Roll the bike back.
Yeah.
When you don't have that, you're like,
but even still, no matter what, like it's like for me, just getting my hand in there past the rotor and it's just a pain in the butt.
Yep. Oakie's old lady. How you doing?
What are you installing this week? What'd I miss? Doc Harley's installing something.
Where that's at.
I'll tell you what, somebody that's done a ton of crap to their bike is Miss Penny in there.
Ton of stuff.
Her bike has gotten a complete makeover. It looked good, man. It looks really good. Did you what was the you had something painted that you weren't happy with when we saw you at Daytona? The tank. Did you ever get that corrected, or is that still an issue? Because I remember you weren't happy.
Yeah, the tank. Dallas can't throw you no daggers. You spend all the money you want on that bike. Tell Dallas to sit there and be quiet.
That's right. You shut your face, mullet up.
Wait, you guys have air in your tires? Funny story. Bert didn't always ride with air in his tires. We were
just don't freaking.
We were in Ocean City, and we pulled out of we headed over to the vendors early. It was the day we were actually going to Olean's to have
doing an install
to have Bert's fronts done, and he pulled out of the driveway, and the bike got squirrely.
Well, we were headed off down that side road, and I kind of took my hands off the bars for a second to like adjust something, and the front end like shook, and I was like, "Whoa, what the F was that?"
I was like, "What the hell did he do?"
And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And then we got over there, and sure enough, like what I have, like 2 pounds of pressure in there.
I think there were 2 pounds. There was 2 pounds of pressure in the tire. Yeah, it was.
Joe was like, "That's a new record low that I've ever seen." Joe from Olean's, like,
and that was a 21-inch rim too, so there wasn't like a lot of tire.
Yeah.
Yep.
No kidding.
Air pressure is so important, man. It's so important. It's the length of your tire, how long your tires last.
Well, we just had to switch over, Doc Harley. We just had to switch over to the summer air.
Oh, the summer air.
Yeah, it's not you gotta in the Northeast you gotta have that winter air, and then you gotta swap it out in the summer. So it's kind of like the gas.
So Gremlin says cupping some. It's fun. Austin actually, when he first put the fat tire on, because the fat tire bikes are even more sensitive, but he had the neck bearing issue when we went down to Daytona to Biketoberfest, and because of the neck bearings, his tire cupped. And that tire wasn't.
Yeah, that issue caused him all kinds of problems.
Yeah, so
along with almost killing himself.
Don't run your neck bearings for 40,000 miles without having them looked at.
Who knew?
Yeah.
So front fender, huh?
Yeah, front fender would be big.
So is Advan doing a carbon fiber?
Not that's on their website now. I can tell you, I think I might want to go with the headlight. It's been growing on me.
What headlight?
The Advan headlight.
I thought you wanted the Chomo one.
I'm not shelling that out. I'm just not. I can't come to terms paying that kind of money for a headlight.
Give him a call.
I could.
Call Get Lowered or somebody. I don't know. Never know.
Dallas will get a stage 2 before I will.
That's sexist if I ever heard it. I'll tell you a video we do got to do is that thing for Carolyn's bike. You just said it. But yeah, bought that for Christmas. We got to get that installed. It's been sitting there.
Yep.
But we got a lot of stuff. Man, I have a giant box of freaking Zero 3D lights that got to go on the bike.
We have a lot of stuff that needs to get done. What's up, Justin? 99. Are you?
I got a headlight. I got lights for the front. I got all the Zero lights. I got a rear fender.
Yeah.
We just put the front fender on. And now I got the rear fender we got to put on there, which will change the lighting in the back, because that lighting on the back of my, on a Road Glide Special is just it's not good.
It's bad.
It's 2 little tiny lights. And
it's bad.
They're not good at all.
And I never realized how bad it was, because I guess we've all had lights in our bikes for so long. but I never realized how bad it was until we were on that group ride, 2 weeks ago. And even 4 or 5 bikes back,
Yeah.
I could not tell if you put a blinker on.
Now, I'm sure it would be much better if I swapped out those with the Zero 3D
Yes.
LEDs.
Yes.
But I didn't do that because we got the new fender going on, so that
Yeah.
just would have been a waste of money. But yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do. Oh yeah, I got to get her some lights because the lighting on that Dyna sucks.
All the old lighting stuff.
Like her headlight might as well be non-existent.
My Crossbones was the same way, man.
She can't see
That
squat
Crossbones
at
was
night.
the same way. Just duct tape 2 LED flashlights to the front, and you'll be good.
Yeah, you're confusing us with Droop. That's actually what he did, and he actually did a video on it. It was in his upgrade he just recently did.
Stacy and Pioneer upstairs bullshitting.
Yeah, they're upstairs. My daughter just got home literally 10 minutes before we went live from college. I haven't seen her since
It's been a minute.
Christmas.
Yeah, been a minute.
Yeah, Christmas. So she just got home, so they're upstairs talking to her.
What's up, PA Biker?
PA Biker in the house. What's going on? What are some things you guys are doing to your bikes or have done recently? What?
New
Did
floor.
she say they and she's part of they and she used they?
I don't know.
She just go third person on us?
New floorboards could be on my list too.
Oh yeah. Somebody just came out with some new floorboards that struck your fancy.
New floorboards could be on the list.
That's a really good upgrade that makes a huge difference in the look of the bike. It's something people don't think about, but those stock floorboards, typically, unless you got a CVO or something, are ugly.
Yeah,
they're just ugly. They're boring. New shocks.
Let me tell you,
Biker has new shocks. What kind did you get? What'd you go with? Tell us. Let me guess. Legends. No, you went with that.
Suspension's so important, man.
Suspension. What is it? Something technology.
Well, then there was a new one. There was a new company that we ran into in Daytona. Floorboards, highway pegs.
Dallas, do you really have bronze wheels?
He says he does.
Halo turn signals.
He just put in some new turn signals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
very nice. Suspension technologies.
Mm-hmm.
You guys love that suspension technologies, huh?
Haven't been hearing a lot of Wilbur stuff lately.
I think that's just because of how expensive they are.
They are crazy expensive.
I mean, people complain about Oleans being expensive, and they're way worse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Monkey was like, can't justify paying for them when all the other ones are almost as good, you know?
Yeah. TAC 10 lights and Chromeworks slip-ons.
He stole his wheels from Penny's bike? Got Zero 3D TAC 10 lights. I got those. They'll be going on soon. Chromeworks slip-ons. Now, do you just have slip-ons, or do you have any headers done, Des?
I tell you, putting
Fox, huh?
Putting a set of headers on there.
Why am I not surprised that Justin wants to go with Fox?
I like the Fox shocks.
You barely see them on.
I looked at
Harleys.
them though too. While they use them, Roland Sands uses them. Like there are a lot of guys who use them.
I know who doesn't. Any of the bagger racing.
No,
teams.
the bagger racing teams don't, but a lot of the hooligan guys do. So there are just.
This guy's got a screw loose though. You really want to copy them? Just slip-ons. Sounds better though. I would imagine. Sounds pretty good. Most people that have Chromeworks love them.
That's right, Justin. Justin knows. He does know a guy.
I know. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It always helps to know a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Basanis. That's what
Austin has.
Austin's rocking the Basanis. They sound good too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's got a 2-into-1 with a ghost pipe or a false pipe on the left side. Yeah. So
you need to get a new bike. What's wrong with your bike?
Yep. I think they're a Texas company too,
they're
right?
Pricey. What is?
Suspension technologies and
are they?
Now, yeah. Sounds digital for my Road Glide. Yeah, I would like that. But that guy, man, those systems are, woo boy.
Yeah. Oh, definitely does. It's night and day for sure. I'm sure it sounds good. D&D 2-into-1. Okay, a lot of people like the D&D. You trying to?
Yeah.
Little Adam Sandoval over here trying to rock the D&D.
I tell you, it's You put a header and a air cleaner, a little bit of a tune in these M8s, and big difference.
I was gonna say I thought they were out of Florida.
Are they out of Florida? Yeah.
But I wasn't sure, so I kept my mouth shut.
I don't know why I thought they were Texas. I don't know.
That's D&D.
Oh, D&D is Texas. Yeah.
Yep. Power Vision.
So I could start upgrading them. Yeah, Power Vision is key, man. Don't waste your time with that Vance & Hines tuner.
Sawicki Speed.
Yep.
We know somebody that swears by the Sawicki Speed.
Sawicki's. Cool exhaust. I actually almost little.
You were interested.
I was interested.
Homie wouldn't play ball.
We spoke a few times.
Skateboard wheels. What does that mean?
Oh, they are the skateboard wheels. Is she talking about the skateboard wheels on the end of the
crash bar?
Crash bar, yeah.
Texas. Why does Dallas hate Texas so much? Speaking of Texas, where's freaking anybody heard from Moose?
I haven't heard from Moose in a while.
Moose has been MIA for a minute. Hope he's okay. Hope he is okay.
I expect him to walk by my house any day now.
Yeah, who knows? Tab, baby. That's what's up. PA Biker gets the gold star for the night.
Mm-hmm. I like the tabs. They've been good. Yeah.
I like them. Like my bars, too.
Yeah. People come with that. They don't have any tone. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that's Bree the biker. But what does he know?
I think when the tabs break in after you run them for a few thousand miles, then you really get to know what they're going to sound like when that baffle kind of what baffle wrap is in there.
I'll tell you what. I think when we finally get a cam done, they're going to sound amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that always makes it better, but I mean, I like the sound of mine. Again, it's not like the old bike, but it still sounds good. Later, Frogzilla? Thanks for popping in for a minute.
Man. Where is Bree? I don't know where Bree is.
That's a good question. Let's go bust his balls.
Should we text him? Should we put him on speaker?
That would be awkward, but I wasn't going to call him because I hate talking on the phone. Are we not cool enough for you to watch our live, bitch?
Hold on. Watch me. I'll get him.
You're going to get him? You're going to get him good? Bree is MIA. Dr. Harley, check Duncan. Fair point. That's funny.
Hi, this is Brian. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If this is an emergency, please feel free to...
He put you direct to voicemail.
I was going to end the message. I don't want to be like Droop and put people's phone number up on the live. Listen,
I think for fun, maybe we should just give out Monkey's number again. See if we can stir up some drama. 585 cams. Who makes them? With tab performance pipes, and it sounds amazing. All you hear is potato. That's cool. The only reason I would even put a cam in is for the sound. I don't really give a crap about going faster. My bike goes fast enough. I'm not a performance bagger, bro. I don't need to do mock Jesus.
I would put a cam in for some potato, though.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. That's what it's all about, man. That sound.
Yep.
Did H. Kist pull a droop?
I have no idea. He's not speaking English now either.
He's drinking a lot of something right now as well because he just went full Ebonics on us. I have no idea. Either that's some Virginia slang or he had a stroke. What's H kissed?
I don't know.
I don't even think kissed is a word. I've got a 22 Ultra, 09 Buell, XB12 Firebolt, and a 97 Suzuki Samurai. Nice.
Yep.
What do you just like? Was that just like inventory? Are you bragging or what? What's going on?
No, Okie asked him what he had.
Oh. Did you just pull a droop?
No. Well, yes, but no.
A-hole cop. What's up?
There's a name I feel like I haven't seen.
I think
Have we?
I feel like that came up once before. I could be wrong. Is this your first time on here, or have you been on here before? I feel like it might have came up once before, and I made a comment about it. But
I feel like there's no way he's going to walk into a chat room. I'm not going to see A-hole cop.
Well, you won't if he doesn't comment.
I
wish my bike was louder, like Dallas's, since he put that 2-in-1 exhaust. The 2-in-1 does help.
Well, Dallas wishes he was a baller, just a little bit taller. So.
Yeah, he's been here before. I remember seeing the name before. I think I commented once before because it was funny. Yeah, he certainly wishes he was taller. He's like the white Kevin Hart, but just not funny.
Oh, yeah. Justin's got tab 50s on there too. Yep, just the slip-ons.
Ew.
What's up, Charlie?
Oh, look, it's Charlie. What's happening, degenerates? What's going on? What do you want to talk about, Charlie? Thanks for showing up. We were waiting for you to get here and tell us what to talk about. We've been talking about motorcycle upgrades. A lot of people in the side chat doing some cool things. No drinking, taking a break. Quitter. Now you sound like freaking, you sound like Sam. 100 days sober. Oh, look at me. Whatever. Cool.
Is he really?
Yeah, he just posted that the other day. Hey, she ain't dumped him yet, so I guess it's a good thing.
I guess it's the track he's on.
I guess. Hey, whatever works for you, buddy. Everything in moderation.
They're both trying to sell bikes. So if you want to buy Superman of NJ's bike,
oh yeah, it is for sale.
You too can own.
I think he's got it listed at Harley prices, but you know,
yep.
You could have the world famous Superman of NJ's bike in your garage. It'll probably kill you and be broke half the time, but
I think that thing only weighs like 700 pounds though. So I
true.
know it's pretty light. So
thinking of ordering a gold body kit from Advan for my Road Glide. Are you now? Okay. All right, Tool. Everything in moderation but drinking. That's what I say.
Well, he said he's not.
Apparently Bree is not talking to us tonight, I guess. Punk.
Yeah.
It's his problem.
Ask him. Say, what's your
It's your problem, pal. What's your attitude? Well, it's going to take more than a gold bike for that, buddy. It's going to take more than a gold bike. So, you got no trips planned this year.
Not right now. Mm-mm.
Right now, what do I got? So obviously I told you guys I got Austin's wedding, but then after that, it's our event. Yep. And then it's Sturgis, off to Sturgis. Yep. Who's going to Sturgis? It's not too soon to start talking about Sturgis. What are we? Not even 3 months?
Yeah, it's close. You're going out for a while.
Yeah, we're going out the week before and staying a week late, so we'll be out there for 3 weeks.
Nice.
There you go.
Gold bike and white sunglasses.
That's weird.
So I was planning on doing Ocean City, but my Ocean City time is going to depend upon when work ramps up because I feel like I can't be slow and kind of not traveling. And then the first week,
they're like, all right, we're ready to go. And you're like, I need a vacation.
The first week that we go to travel,
like, bitch, you can go 6 months.
I need a couple of days.
That's right. It is never too soon to talk about it.
Yep.
How much time? So are you going, Des, are you like doing your West Coast or like Western trip like on top of that? Or are you like going to Sturgis and then going west from there? What are you doing? I want to get out west so bad with like the RV and the bikes, man. That's going to happen in the next couple of years. You might? What is this might stuff?
Bitch, you're running a stop.
You should throw him on us. Are you bringing Tina? You bringing Tina with you? Put you two at a stop. You stuck there all day. I still got to figure out who I'm putting where.
Yeah.
Bree's not answering us, so he might get the shittiest stop of them all now. The last one. Be there till 2:00. Punk. Every other year. That's good.
This year was Arizona Bike Week. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
He said bike dependent if the wife and dog come.
Okay. Instead of hoping to make it to Sunday. Colorado and Wyoming before Montana, Idaho, Utah. So you're continuing out after Sturgis then and just going to be out there for a long time?
Justin will be
in
New Jersey.
That sounds awesome.
For the poker. And I think, are you coming out Memorial Day? Did I hear that?
Are you? That's coming up quick. Are you now?
That's going to be here soon.
We're going to have to get something thrown on the Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. In my not very accent at all.
In your zero Aussie accent?
In my New Jersey bird accent. You've got to imagine the accent. Mm-hmm. I don't do accents.
Saturday to Wednesday. Cool.
Why is Hank going on vacation?
I don't know.
How's the dog getting a vacation and you guys aren't even going on vacation this year? That's pretty gay.
I know. Pickles and Hank love each other.
Gay, really? Oh, okay.
Sturgis is a jump off.
Nice.
That
is cool.
You guys will be in Sturgis.
The whole Northwest I want to get to. We will be. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Spend a bunch of time out there. Like before and after when the riding is calmer and there's not, a million people on the roads. So excited about that. Bert's campground has a clothing optional swimming pool. Interesting. He's going to Snitter, just going to be gone for a day? Yeah. You're crazy. You're crazy.
That's right.
Crazy. I'm confused about which one to go to. Is Gettysburg Bike Week or...
Well, I will tell you this, PA biker.
Hey.
You do you, but we will have more vendors than Gettysburg. And
we're cheaper to get into.
And a dealer on site.
It's funny because Gettysburg is the only rally I've ever been to that you have to pay to get into. And it's not worth it. Should be free. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Like I've been to I'd pay to get into Sturgis or Daytona or anything before that. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. I've been several times. I know there's some people on here that really like it. More power to you.
I haven't been. I feel like we were gonna go last year. And it rained for 3 days before the rally. And everybody was like, F that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If it rains even the week of, I wouldn't go to Gettysburg because it's sure to be a mud fest. But I will say we do have some people, several of our friends or followers that are going to be going to Gettysburg for the 3 days or whatever, but they're going to ride out Saturday to our event. So that's always an option too. It's only about 2.5 hours. So if you got up early on Saturday, you could be out here in no time.
AO Cop said, so it's like a food truck ride. They don't even have food trucks. It's like the people set up with the Blackstones under the tents, right?
No, they've got the rally food.
Okay, yeah.
And that's like half of their vendors, though.
Yeah.
He's right. It is it's a lot of, there's a whole row there that's all food. And then there's a very short row of actual other vendors. Don't get me wrong.
Leather patches.
It's not like I'm going to have, freaking Vance and Hines and, people like that at our event, but neither's Gettysburg. So, but I mean, they do have great riding out in that part of PA. I definitely, love that area of PA. And there's some nice breweries out there and stuff. It's beautiful country and nice riding. But I bet you will be drowning on some pole, bro. I bet you will be.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to spell check that because that don't read right. I mean, they've been up in their game a little bit in the last couple of years with the bands that they've gotten. I mean, I'll give them that.
I got a question from Oki. Not counting Sturgis, what's your favorite rally and why? That we've been to.
Oh, wow. That's a really good question. And it's a hard question.
I mean, it would be.
Oh, what do you say?
Ocean City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Laconia was cool. We had crap weather in Laconia. Like Justin would say, Laconia. We just had shit weather in Laconia, and I feel like that made Laconia like
And we got
exhausting.
wet one time.
It was like the threat every day, and you didn't ride up. I mean, I rode up and back in the rain.
That wasn't Laconia. You were not even near Laconia
Yeah,
getting there. That's not Laconia's fault that it rained somewhere else.
Rained up and back. So
listen, that's the East Coast. That's
It is.
New England in freaking June, man. It is what it is.
I mean, I like Ocean City. I think Ocean City is just big enough that it's got that big rally feel, but it's still local to us. That
I still think you can.
I
I think you can judge a rally based on weather because it's always.
I know.
It's
I know.
you go this year and it could not rain it now. I mean, but no, but I mean I would probably lean toward Ocean City just because I really enjoy it and have such a good time.
I mean, I liked Biketoberfest over Spring Daytona. I got to tell you, I thought Biketoberfest was like much more laid back. Spring Daytona was like,
but you didn't really get to check out Daytona.
Yeah,
because we spent the whole time at
the
Harley dealer vendors.
Yeah.
But there definitely was a lot more going on at the Speedway for spring rally.
Yeah.
Than Biketoberfest. That
we didn't go to when I was down there. We didn't go to the
when we went down because we just did a short stint in the spring when you and I went.
Yeah, we didn't go
because we pretty much went for business. We're there 2 days and then left.
Yeah.
But this past time going down for the week, I got to see really more about what the spring rally is about, and it was. I mean, there was a lot more going on down there, and honestly, they talked about Daytona this year. They said, because of something that they were doing at the dealership, there wasn't going to be as many vendors because they took up space to put all their used bikes outside. But I didn't really feel like there was less vendors there. I mean, for those of you that go to Daytona all the time, do you think there was less vendors at the dealership? Because I didn't really feel. I feel like it was the same amount of vendors. It was packed with vendors. But you definitely get, if you're not into the crowds and you want less of a crowd, definitely Biketoberfest is a little more laid back. It just wasn't as nice at the Speedway.
No, the Speedway was kind of like a wash.
Like nothing there.
Yeah.
But for the spring, this past spring there was a lot going on. And Harley had a huge setup out there. So they had a lot of stuff out there this time.
Daytona's always ready. Florida riding is dull as dirt. You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things, right? What are you going to a rally for? Some rallies are all about riding and some are all about like the partying and the nightlife and the vendors, you know. I mean, you're gonna get every vendor you can possibly get at Daytona if you want something done to your bike.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, if you want riding, you can't beat Sturgis. I think if you want riding, if the weather holds out, Laconia has some amazing riding out there. That whole New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont region is beautiful riding. But I'm partial to Ocean City, Maryland, just because it's kind of now our hometown rally since they no longer have the one here in Jersey.
Yeah.
And it's always a good time. It's a good party. It's a good time. It's a summer beach town, so it already built in has all of the bars and restaurants because it's a vacation town. So that's something there's no shortage of. And really, we found out this past year, like if you really want to get out and you know, get away from the Strip in Ocean City, there are places to ride to. There is some decent riding if you go out and explore and find it.
I mean, we rode I think 2 years ago we rode out and like to the Chesapeake. And we had lunch on the Chesapeake, and then last year we took a big old group ride south into Virginia.
Yeah, we went down to Assateague.
Charlie's is Laconia. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
what's up, DDK?
It's beautiful riding. If you cannot get rained on, it's beautiful riding. I don't know how great the actual downtown rally itself is doing as far as vendors and things like that, but I've only been twice now, and they were very spread out. So I have nobody to really speak on that as far as how it is compared to how it was, or if it's growing or if it's getting worse. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't tell.
I will tell you, and you know, obviously some people have said it's overrated. The Kank was one of my favorite roads I've ever ridden.
It was nice, man. It was a chill road to ride.
It was a chill road. I mean, the last quarter of it, we got stuck behind an RV, which kind of sucked because the guy would not move over. But it's
oh no,
wasn't an RV. Was it a van and then an RV? I don't know.
For what? One,
on the Kank.
I don't remember. So answering A-hole cop, the majority of times we've gone down, we've taken the ferry. We're not too far west.
Yeah.
We can bang the parkway and get down to the ferry in like an hour.
Yeah.
The last
year I rode up and back.
Last year we didn't. I forget why. And then
last year you took the RV.
Well, the year before. This past year we took the RV, so that's why we didn't. And I think the year before, I don't think we did either. We all went down
separately.
I feel like we went separately, and I feel like Carol and I rode down and just. I don't think we took the ferry. If I remember right.
Ocean City coming home this year was cold, man. It got cold down there this year. It usually doesn't get cold in Ocean City for the rally.
We got wet coming back.
Yeah, you guys got wet. I got out of there.
I didn't get wet, but Carolyn got wet.
I got out of there before all that. But we came across. We got to the mainland. It was in the upper 40s. I feel like.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget. We had a dude on the street glide. He had the the baseball cap helmet, and he's in a t-shirt, and he rides by me, mugs me like riding by, one arm up on the bars, and he's just flying by me. Like 40 minutes later, we passed him, huddled up behind this ferry because he had no jacket. I was like, yeah.
It got cold. I remember the night we were out down there. I had to buy a hoodie from the brewery because it got I forgot to pack anything, not thinking at that point in the year that it was going to drop like that. And that temp dropped, and we had an hour ride back to the campground. And I was like, we were at a brewery, and I was like, I need to buy a hoodie from here.
It got cold.
I'm in Tom's River. Okay.
You're next to one of our favorite breweries if you're in Tom's River. Icarus. Not far.
Close, yeah. Actually, I think is Tom's River where their new facility is going to be? Or Brick? It's Tom's River or Brick because they're moving out of Lakewood.
They're moving out of Lakewood. They had enough.
Yeah.
They had enough of Lakewood.
I think it was just the industrial complex they were in. I don't think it's the reason you're thinking, but it is a good reason to move. But
if you know, you know. And if you don't, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't dislike Laconia. I think it's a great rally. I think it's beautiful country up there. I love riding over into Maine.
We had a good time.
What's the name of the biker bar that's over in Maine? Oh crap! I always forget it now. And I love going up there with our buddy Dave because that's his home turf, and he guides us all over the place, and we get just to be the follow him along through all the beautiful riding and back roads, and it's awesome. I love it. Tom's River Brewery is there. I've only stopped there once, and I think
Bentley's.
Yes, Bentley's, absolutely. Bentley's is a good time. We went there this past year, and we went at the wrong time, and it was dead. It was really dead.
Later, Charlie. Take care, man.
Charlie's leaving?
Yeah, Stephen says he has to check out.
Charlie from NH?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just
Did it not pop up yet?
It's 2 above, maybe.
Oh.
So, yep.
Yeah. No, I mean, I enjoy it. But there's other ones that I haven't been to that I want to get to, man. There's the rallies in Texas. There's Arizona Bike Week that I want to get to. What else is there? There's all those smaller ones in Florida that I'd love to get to that a lot of you guys that are down there get to go to every year, but a couple of them. One of them just Leesburg.
Leesburg, but I want to go to the other one too. It's Panama City.
Yeah.
I mean, Panama City. I always see a lot of people there.
Battle River, I don't think I've been to yet.
I have not been to Battle
River.
And
Tom's River, I only went to. I think I went there during COVID, and they were only giving us cans, and I got some cans from there. They were all right. Not one of my favorites, but definitely a big fan of Icarus.
What's up, Tweedle?
The onesie Icarus. Isn't retired? What does that mean?
I think that's what Dallas wears to bed. He wears a onesie.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I guess to answer your question, I'd probably go with Ocean City. And I think Ocean City is a very underrated
thanks, Greg.
Underrated rally that I think a lot of people, if you're not in this kind of region, you don't know about. I don't think anybody from California knows about Ocean City Bike Week in Maryland, which I think it's worth the trip. I think it's worth the fly out, ride out, whatever, from wherever you're at. I think it's a great time. And you're at the shore, man, and it's how can you not have a good time?
Spring Fling is in Arkansas, and then
another one I want to get to.
Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I don't know what's going on with that rally.
It's still going. They just moved it to a different town.
Did they?
I don't know how it was this year, but I know they just moved it. the town it was in just wasn't supporting it, so they moved it. But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Somebody, you guys, I know a lot of you guys go. Like, you could tell us more about that one. But I mean, that's another area with amazing riding.
Yeah.
I'd go for the riding alone, and then the rally itself is kind of like extra, just a bonus.
Yeah. It's we stumbled around that almost on accident, I guess. It was like, oh, we're on the pick trail.
Yeah, we definitely stumbled on that. I mean, I know I wanted to go to the cat house because having seen it on so many of Adam's videos and stuff and Spring Fling videos and things like that, and we were on our way home, so we made a pit stop there and then totally just stopped. I didn't even know what number road was the big trail. We just kind of ended up on it getting back to the highway, and it was raining and crappy, and it was still a great ride.
Yeah.
So I would love to do that like on a nice dry day.
It's just that Adam bought a campground near Bikes Brews and Barbecue. So
yeah, he did.
Cool.
And I'm waiting to hear. I know he's it had a name. He's still using that, but I know he said he was in the process of changing that, and that was coming soon. And I'm waiting to hear what that new name for the campground is. And again, like I said, I'm waiting for him to freaking buy something in Tennessee, like he said he wants to, because we could get to Tennessee in a day. It would be nice. Yeah. And then it would make going to it a lot easier.
Depending where. I mean,
you can get there in a day. Like,
it's way west.
Think about how far we got. We stopped at freaking 19 Harley Davidsons. You know what I mean? Like, we could easily get into. You can get to Nashville.
You can Nashville.
You know what I mean? So if it's anywhere, if he puts it in Memphis, I'm probably not going anyway. So I mean, let's be honest.
Mitt Vikla.
Oh, what's up? You still haven't changed that name? What is the holdup, brother? How are you, man? Are you going up to that freaking ride tomorrow? I wanted to go, but I don't know if that's going to happen now.
Where's the ride tomorrow?
There's a bikes and brunch at JD Cycle Works up in Nazareth, PA tomorrow. I know Eric's planning on going. He asked me a while back, and I planned on going, but now it's Mother's Day weekend.
Tough weekend.
I just want to do whatever she wants to do, and if she wants to ride, great. If not, we'll do something else.
Yeah, Bikes, Blues, and Rogers and Eureka
Rogers.
Springs.
That's right. Where was it before they moved it to Rogers? Fayetteville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right there.
So,
yeah, Fayetteville wanted nothing to do with it. That's a college town, man. That's a college town. They didn't want nothing to do with the bikers. Big B, what's happening? How's it down under, brother? You're probably like getting up for work or something.
Yeah, or just showing up to work.
If you work Saturdays.
Yeah, I don't know what
he might.
Yeah, but he's on the other side of the date line, so I don't know. It could even be Sunday.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Where in the world is it 2 days ahead of us?
Or is he? It's probably Saturday. I don't know.
It's Saturday. What timelines are you working on? That
Well, Saturday night going
2 days ahead of
it would be
us.
Saturday night going into Saturday morning here. Okay.
Yeah, it's Saturday morning, dude.
Yeah.
They're probably like, how many hours difference are they in? Like 12 or
Tasmania?
something?
Probably at least. Probably at least.
It could be 2 days though, according to
Possibly most. Was it definitely? Probably.
Definitely.
Probably definitely.
That's John says that all the time on his videos. It cracks me up. Probably definitely. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Probably or definitely. 11:30 a.m. So wow, they're more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is right now. It's 9:30.
Yep. 14 hours.
Wow. That'd be a fun flight.
Oof.
Nope. No, thank you.
Up to Tbilisi was a hike, man. 13 hours. 13 hours.
From
JFK.
not JFK. Straight through or to pit stop?
Stopped in Istanbul.
So that's not much. That's kind of not much different than going to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. It was longer coming back. Coming back was like 15 and a half. Because you're coming.
I mean, that's just Airstream crap.
Yep.
Is that suspension day DDK? I don't know what that means. Okay, good night on night, Wind Road. You ain't going to bed though. Don't try to tell us good night. We know you ain't going to bed at 9:30.
She might be.
No, she ain't.
Ride to Food does the motorcycle travel brochure for the state. I rode there. I can't wait. I can't wait to go back. Yeah.
Ride the Food does good videos.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does good videos. Big Ed's Yum. What I mean, what are you guys talking about?
People
Like
talking about Arkansas.
I'm missing like the conversation. They got these very strange
Talk about Arkansas.
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 You guys all just go there to see your boy.
I've been to Jonesboro a couple of times.
Jonesboro, Arkansas?
Yeah, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Where's that at? What part of the state is that?
That is in the northeast part of the state.
Oh, northeast.
Northeast.
Because what do you
So
call it?
it's
It's
like
like the northwest.
yeah.
Right.
Northwest. So Eureka Springs. is
Big
like
Ed's
northwest.
Pizza. So my question, Dallas and Penny, have you guys been to the hell's her name? What's the restaurant? Come on, the Nashville one that you took us to. Always forget the name.
Loveless Cafe.
Loveless Cafe. Let's hear your thoughts on that. She said, I have a headache after listening to you guys for an hour and a half. Well, good night. Good luck with your pup. Whataburger. Listen, I didn't hate Whataburger. I don't know if that's the best.
I've
but
never had a Whataburger.
yeah, Loveless Cafe was the bomb. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care about your opinion. It was amazing. And their cream corn is, I'll kill you for it. Yeah, why did we bring up Whataburger? What was the topic that brought that up? You've never had Whataburger,
I've
have
never
you?
had a Whataburger, no.
That's mostly in Texas, right? Or is it
Is it only
has
in
it gone? I
Texas?
don't know if it's gone outside of Texas or not. It's like, what do you call it in California? It was In and Out.
Yeah.
That's a California thing, right?
In and Out was good.
Never had that.
Double.
I'll be in Nashville on Sunday. So isn't that further than Loretta Lynn's joint? Are you just
No.
riding? No?
Now Loretta Lynn's joint.
No, we passed it
is west
when
of
we left.
Is west of Nashville.
Yeah, we passed it when we left that night. That was a nice ride.
it's
Remember that?
Closer to that was one of my favorite rides.
That was a great stretch of riding.
That was one of my favorite rides.
I think that was mostly because it was such a blazing hot day, and then we ate at Loveless Cafe, and then we left, and it cooled down.
Yeah.
So that ride at night was amazing until we got to the hotel.
Sean Collins, first time listening from Tulsa.
What is happening, Sean? Thanks for tuning in, man. What do you
Okay,
ride? What do you ride? Do you have a bike? Do you ride? What are you riding?
And
You got to catch up now. You got to answer all the questions.
and
What do you ride?
while you're hitting that subscribe button, buddy?
Yeah, hit that subscribe button. What do you ride? What have you done to your bike recently? If you do have a bike, what's your favorite rally? What's up, Austin, brother? What's your favorite rally other than Sturgis? What else did we talk about? And what's your favorite aftermarket suspension? You got to answer all those questions.
Figure that out.
You're on the hot seat, brother. What's up, Austin? How goes it?
Loveless Cafe is known for biscuits, and biscuits are good. The cream corn, man.
Well, their chicken was banging.
Chicken was
They
banging.
actually had it. I mean, I don't think I had it, but because I think I had chicken. But somebody at the table next to us or something had some sort of fried fish, and it looked freaking banging too. Yeah. So Austin, I saw the text today that Tony has an appointment to get those tires done.
Oh my God.
So
you gotta tell a story.
It's a great story.
You gotta tell a story. So Tony's a guy who you and Austin worked with.
Yeah, so Tony's my old boss from back in the day. He's still Austin's boss. He bought a bike way back in the day. He's got like a 1999 Honda something. And he doesn't ride a lot. He rides every now and then. For the most part, that sucker's been like sitting in the garage, and every now and then, because we had bikes, we kind of coaxed him to come out and ride with us. So not a super confident rider, but he's got a bike and he rides once in a while. So he's got this 99 Honda, which most of the time collects dust. And somehow it came to our buddy like John's attention, who you guys have seen John on our videos a lot, that he has the original tires on it.
I couldn't believe it when he said
it's a 99. And recently, I guess the topic of him riding came up, and John was like, bro, I'm not riding with you. I'm not riding with you. And he's like, what do you mean you're not riding with me? He's like, I'm not riding with you until you put some new tires on. And he's like, oh, well, I don't need new tires. Like, he's of the mindset that the bike doesn't have a lot of miles on it, so I don't need new tires. He's like, bro, they're from 99. It doesn't matter if you have miles on it. It's probably dry rotted. Like, it's been sitting in the garage. So I guess they talked him into going and making scheduling an appointment to go get some new tires put on, and this week coming up, and he's supposed to have it back by next Saturday. But like, how do you? And I think Monkey did a video about this because he bought a bike recently from a dealership, and he was pissed because they had like the original tires on it, and it was like early 2000s. It was like a 14-year-old tire.
Yeah.
And he's like, how are you going to sell me a bike with a 14-year-old tire on it? Like, how is that not something that you automatically, check and swap? It's not safe. That's like a dealership sending you out of the joint with freaking no brake fluid.
Yo.
Like, that's not safe. How do you do that? So, and I mean, and for the longest time, he was riding this Honda with these freaking beach bar looking things. And now he's taller than me. He's about 6'5".
The beach bar.
6'4" and a half, 6'5", and he's got these long legs, and he's riding with these bars that, like, when he tries to turn, his knees are like, because he had no highway pegs, so his knees are on the floorboards. His knees, when he's turning the bike, the bars are hitting his legs, like, just goofy as hell. Like, we were like, bro, you got to do something about that. So, like, a couple years ago, we talked him into buying some apes, and he put some apes on there so he could stretch out a little bit, get him up away from his legs, which he said was so much better.
Where did he get the apes from? We got the apes. He got the apes down at Nick Cycles.
Yeah, Nick Cycles, which if you guys are ever in South Jersey and you haven't been there, it's a very interesting place to go. It's like,
where am I?
How do you even describe that joint?
A-hole cop. If you've never been to Nick Cycles, man, you got to put it on your list and go down there. It is somewhere between
all those gaskets.
Yeah, the gasket's going to be leaking. 10-year-old.
Oh,
yeah. Nick Cycles is somewhere where bike shop meets museum meets swap meet meets yard sale.
Yeah. But so if you go there, and you go upstairs into his like museum of bikes, it's amazing. Yeah. It's impressive. And the funny thing is, those aren't his best bikes. From what they said, his real collection is at home at his house. Those are like his extras. Yeah. And you saw what he had there. He actually had, I'm pretty sure he said he had Harley come buy one of them from him because it was so rare.
So there was a flat track bike he had.
Yeah, that's what it was.
There were two of them in existence, and Nick owned both of them.
Yeah, Mix. Is it Mix?
It's Mix. I thought it's Nick's. Nick's Custom Cycles, not Mix.
Is it Nick's?
Yeah, Nick's Custom Cycles.
Yeah, Nick's. Yeah, crazy. And it was impressive. And they're like, yeah, this isn't even this good stuff. I'm like, what? But then downstairs is like the ultimate like swap meet. Like anything you need for an older bike. Now, if you're looking for your freaking, 2023 freaking Road Glide, you're not going to find anything. Right. But if you're looking for something older that's hard to find, he's got it there, man.
Yep.
He's got there. And Austin said he actually installed those handlebars for him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
And he's always got like some used bikes hanging up out there.
I actually just saw a flyer on Thursday when I went to the dealership at AC Harley.
Mm-hmm.
In their service department, they had a flyer up for Nick's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was for, but it was for definitely for his place.
For his shop?
Really cool joint, though. If you're in South Jersey, definitely a cool spot to go check out.
Yeah.
If you're into like historic stuff and bike-wise, very cool stories on a lot of that stuff.
Open for 50 years.
Yeah. And he's an old gray beard with long hair. Just like old school, really old school. What's up, Arch?
There's a guy who would know Nick's Custom Cycles.
Yeah, he's got to be down in that neck of the woods, right?
Yeah,
have you been to Nick's Custom Cycles, Arch?
We need to make it. We do. It's not far.
No, it's not. It's actually a decent ride down there. It's one of those back. I mean, I think the last ride we went on, we weren't that far from there.
Yeah.
I think we went a little bit west of it, but we weren't far.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a cool spot to find and go back to that seafood joint.
Williamstown.
On the side of the road.
Yo.
That was good, too. I don't remember what that was called.
He said, and complete Springer front ends. Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of that stuff, man. You could build a bike from there.
Oh, I'm sure.
You could easily.
I'm sure. You could build yourself a freaking
Mm-hmm.
Zombie looking bike there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seafood joint. We went during COVID, so we didn't get to. We had to sit in the grass on the side of the road, but they got tables.
I'll have to go back and look at it. That's the great thing about having all these videos. I can go back and find that video and find the name of that place.
Yeah, that's down south because it's not far from. It's not far from the town we just rode through that we were like, oh, Salem.
Salem.
Yeah, Salem. It's not far from there. Can't get a frame from there. You don't have any frames? He's got to have frames.
Yeah, I don't know. Archosaurus, we went to where we go? Shipyard, right?
Shipyard.
We went to Shipyard Brewing.
The shipyard. It's not brewing. It's just the shipyard.
It's just the shipyard.
It's not a brewery.
It's a bar.
It's pretty cool.
Cool spot, man. It's a cool view of the Delaware Memorial Bridge, and not someplace. I think just it's a new, right?
I don't know how it is.
I don't know, but pretty cool.
Bry claims that he was not home, and he'll be home in 40 minutes.
Oh,
I was like,
likely story.
How
does one spend that much time at Dunkin'?
Oh, listen, if they got new donuts out, who knows?
You guys ride routes 519 and 521 up north at all. Great rides.
No idea where that is.
Yeah.
You throw freaking road numbers at me, there's about 3 of them I know.
Yeah.
You're 15 from Nick's? Nice.
Yeah, you can't. I don't even know. We got 519. We got 539, 537. I can't even keep them straight.
How far north? Like where?
I don't feel like the 5s are North Jersey.
Well, he said north.
I know he said north.
Tom's River, which is north of us. Slightly.
But it could be like Monmouth County north,
it could
too.
Be.
So, north of Lambertville.
Where's Lambertville?
Oh, that must be like up in Hardin County. Yeah, I think we've been on those roads.
Oh, Hunterdon? Is that up by what's the name of the place, Austin? I just said it the other day. Artie's Bar and Grill. Artie's something. We've been up there, and that's up in like farmland.
Yeah, it's nice up there.
Smithville.
Yeah.
Well, Smithville is.
Yeah.
Well, Smithville is
south. The Smithville we know is south.
Yeah, this is a different one.
I don't know if there's a different Smithville. Later, Doc Harley.
Peace out. Go get you a gold bike, brother.
Definitely one of my favorite parts of the state is like up 29 up in the Hardin County. I like that portion of the state. I love those old historic buildings.
Yeah. It's nice riding up there. Good ride.
I owe Stacy a trip to Frenchtown. She's never been, and she didn't go on that ride with us when we went that day.
Where the hell was she at?
I don't know where she was that day.
Snooze, you lose, woman.
Yep.
Frenchtown? I mean, it's better than New Hope, but.
Well, yeah.
Not by much, though. They're kind of the same. They got the same vibe there.
I feel like it's just not as crowded.
I'm not as crowded, but
yeah,
same vibe. If you catch what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
You ever go to Conowingo?
Or Chesapeake City?
I don't know where that is.
I don't know. We've been.
Hot Diggity Dog is a sponsor as of 2 days ago. She reached out. She saw one of my posts on Facebook and reached out. We know Robin personally, and I thought it was pretty cool that she wanted to get on board. So
her cop, you got to go to Hot Diggity Dog.
Her logo will be on the upcoming
up shortly
flyers that I put out. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? Not for nothing, she's got good hot dogs.
She does. It's a great stand, man.
She gets business. I think most of her business is because of her personality, because she's super likable. But she's expanded there. She sells all kinds of ice cream and.
What's up, RV Biker?
RV Biker. I thought you were on earlier. It was PA Biker.
A-hole Cop. Yeah. You got to get the Hot Diggity Dog.
Chatsworth, New Jersey, capital of the Pines. You got to go there.
Mm-hmm. Always
birthplace of my better half.
Always bikes there.
Yeah,
always bikes there.
Cars with boats, trailers, and everybody heading to the shore. She's open. She's open for the season. Probably on weekends right now until
Memorial Day.
Like Memorial Day, and then she'll be probably open all the time if the weather's permitting.
Gotta go get a hot dog.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't go there.
The jalapeno brats dog thingy she's got there. Nah, I mean, I don't either. Honestly, pass it all the time, but you know why I don't? You know what? One of the reasons I don't ever want to stop there because she always wants to give it to us for free, and then I'm like, just take my money, like.
So Chatsworth, he rides through it
Weekly. Okay.
All right.
You know the house right in front of Ocean Spray?
Yep.
Like directly in front of Ocean Spray? That is in the family. That belongs in my wife's family.
RV bikers looking forward to the poker run on July 13th.
You're coming? Coming to town with your new bike?
Hell yeah.
Nice. I mean, if you're here on a weekend, when are you coming home? Are you talking about for July, or are you talking about?
He's coming home. He's coming home Memorial Day here.
If you're home that weekend, they should be open. So did he say where Conowingo is?
I don't know where Conowingo is. I feel like I need to look that up.
The Bald Eagles. Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, I tell you, we got Bald Eagles.
We'll pass the post office, go out like you're headed towards
south.
That's not south, that's east.
Is it east?
Yeah. Yeah, right before you leave town, on the right, Ocean Spray is there. There's a house there.
Is there a speed bump in front of it?
No, it's past the last speed bump.
Yeah.
On the right. And then you see the big driveway for Ocean Spray, which kind of sits way back off the road. Post office. Yeah, so we lived out there my wife grew up there, and then her and I lived there in our early part of our marriage for a while. So Chatsworth is she's like eighth generation, like Chatsworth out there.
Yeah.
In the sticks, the
I
pines.
gotta look up Conowingo.
Yeah, where is this? Why won't he tell us? Making us guess. Conowingo. It's fun to say though. Conowingo. There's plenty of speed bumps getting that. 3 speed bumps to get to that tiny ass little town.
Susquehanna River out Route 1.
PA?
I think it's it's Maryland.
Oh, is it Maryland?
Yeah.
It sure is a one-horse town.
Yep.
I have another guy riding his bike up from Tampa for our event.
Nice.
That's pretty cool, man. She's definitely a Piney Princess for sure. South on Route 1. I don't even know where that is. Killing me, Smalls. Is that really in Maryland?
Yeah, it's in Maryland. We got quite a few bald eagles up here right now. I mean, I really feel like they're making a comeback.
I almost got hit by one.
Really?
Yeah.
On the bike or the car?
Yeah, on the bike.
Holy crap!
Because it was picking at something, and then it was where if you're coming off 206 and you Y off to go towards the way we go to Sweetwater.
Yeah.
Off of 206, right there on that corner, it was like picking at something, and I came around there. And I think I surprised it, and it like took off, but like kind of all slow with these giant wings, and I was like, oh, I had to like dip and duck before it got high enough to not hit me.
They are.
And I was like, that was a freaking bald eagle.
I saw one in Pemberton at the college.
Shade Tree Army. You saw in Pemberton?
In Pemberton.
Well, the college is like overrun with trees. So,
right. So yeah, it was
Tarpon Springs. So you're coming from down there too, or are you already going to be up in this area? I know he drives a lot. Sounds like Jake's home. The whole family's here for the first time since Christmas.
No more empty nesting.
My heart's so warm until tomorrow when they put dishes in the sink, and then I'm going to be smacking bitches. Wash your damn dishes, you little heathens.
A lot of eagles at Harper's Ferry, plenty of osprey on the Chesapeake. Yeah, we got a lot of osprey in Jersey Shore too.
Oh yeah,
a ton of osprey. State had a huge program where they built these like poles for them to nest on, and they really. I feel like when we were kids, that population was in danger, and again, like it's another one.
What's the name of the place down in Maryland that they ride to? Lee's Landing.
Lee's Landing.
Do you know where that is, Gremlin? Or Gremlin. Because we got to get down there this riding season because everybody always rides down there and it looks like a good time.
Yeah,
but I heard it gets packed.
How far is it? Is it far?
I think it was like I felt like it was less than 2 hours, but
I always feel like going to Maryland, you got to go through Delaware.
No, I did it. Freaking, it was like because it was like in slow motion because they take off. They got to get going before they get going, and he like took off and his wings were huge, and I was like, whoa! And it was like it felt really close. I mean,
And left some dishes.
I'm
for
sure
you.
he did. I'm sure he did. Well, he knows what's going to happen. I gave him the. I told him what was going to happen if he leaves dishes in the sink.
Oh, what's going to happen?
I'm going to do what I used to do to my college roommate.
Really?
I'm going to put him in his bed, under his blankets, so he's
What's
got
up, Hook
dirty
Dog?
dishes in his bed. And I said, now you'll have to do dishes and wash your freaking sheets. So,
A lot of bald eagles.
and
along the
he's
city.
trying to call my bluff because he doesn't think I'll do it because I've been saying it for years. But now that he's an adult back home, it's going to happen. I'll treat you just like a renter.
This is my favorite comment of the night. I don't care. He says, yeah, but Delaware is only no, buddy. Delaware is only like 15 miles. It could be 100.
All right.
It could be 115 minutes.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Wait, what do you mean it's 15 minutes to Delaware?
Through Delaware.
Oh, through Delaware.
Yeah. It's like 15 miles to
15
Delaware.
miles, 2 hours,
it could be
because you got a bunch of
115
tart
minutes.
boxes, a bunch of freaking Joe Biden's driving.
Our Bucket says 11-mile ride up to the event. Nice.
You guys are going to, know what? Keep calling my bluff. See what happens. He'll be crying like a little girl, too, when he's got some freaking spaghetti in his bed. It's in my bed. 1,100 miles. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hook dog.
What'd you do?
Cramp. Oh, snap. That came out of nowhere. Oh, hydrate.
Hour 15 in. Somebody be recording that one.
Oh, snap.
Hour 51.
It's 52 minutes. Hour and 52. Holy crap. That just cramped up. Sitting weird. Where's Hook Dog? I thought, was Hook Dog in here? Sounds like a tow truck driver. The old cop.
Oh, man.
We're in Sarasota. I'd like to be in Sarasota. Drink pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Quick, pickle juice. I think I'd rather just drink some electrolytes.
It's like you tell an Eagles fan. Drink some pickle juice.
I was drinking electrolytes before but I drank golfing a lot today too. So, but I stopped because I knew I had this tonight. And I didn't want to be freaking banged up. Then it made me sleepy, so I had to take a nap. And I don't take naps.
You don't take naps?
No,
I like the nap.
I don't take naps. But I was freaking tired after getting up early and being out golfing. Beer chug? No.
I didn't know a grown Manx voice.
Yo.
You grown Manx, you.
You know what? First of all, stop calling me a Manx, you pervert. Okay. Second of all, wait till you get like a friggin' full body cramp. But I mean, you don't get cramps if you don't get off the couch, so you wouldn't know about that.
Oh.
What's planned for my lawn? I know it's planned for my lawn. He already told me his wife's gonna be crapping all over my lawn, which is really weird. She's not gonna be mad when I ruin the kids' sheets. Our sheets will be fine.
Oh.
What about the dealers? East of what? Stop throwing these numbers out. I don't know where any of these places are. I know my road and the road it's connected to, and that's about it. I need landmarks. The weekend ride up and back plus the riding I do up there around 2,500 miles.
Probably about that.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you got 22 just getting here and back, right?
Yeah.
Drew's not going in my pool.
Yeah.
I don't need him and his freaking floating Snicker bars in my pool.
We've done a couple of quick turnarounds. I'd be test riding stuff at Barb's.
What are you getting at Barb's? Man, what are you trying to test ride? Are they doing their demo day? I know they just got a truck in.
Is it demo day tomorrow?
Might be.
I wanted to go to that bike last night. It wasn't awesome. And
Gotcha. So you were in Florida and then you came back up to New Jersey? Who does that? Did you just hate sunshine and palm trees or what? Only Bert swims naked in Bert's pool, for the record. Well, and the princess occasionally.
all right.
Why would you do that? Like, I need an explanation on that.
Ultra and a Road Glide 3. Well, I'll tell you what.
RG3, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if I was ready for a trike, I'd get on one.
Don't Archosaurus, man. Just ride. Just Just ride everything. Ride everything you can because you'd be surprised. They usually have. I like that Street Glide CVO when we were riding. That was
Did you
a
say
nice
the
bike.
cost of living in Florida is awful?
Mm.
And the cost of living in New Jersey is better? That's what you're trying to sell me on?
I guess so.
Interesting. I'm not buying it, but okay.
You know the rally I liked that we need to go to again? Myrtle.
Yeah, I'd like to go down there and spend like more than a day and a half.
More than 48 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I'd like to take Carolyn too. Like I'd like to go down there with the RV and
I wouldn't mind
explore a little more than just
staying closer to the inlet.
Oh yeah, we stayed
way
north because it was way cheaper. But yeah, I would definitely like to stay close.
Yeah.
Maybe we can stay in Glenn's spare bedroom.
Oh, there you go.
Glenn and Kathy's house.
I'll dye my hair purple for the occasion.
I'm really just hoping they're not watching. Like creeping in the side. You just totally like shots fired.
Austin's about falling off the couch right now.
There's no state income tax. That alone is worth it. Austin, I didn't say it, and you're sworn to secrecy. All right, pal. Jeez. I'm going to be at the wedding, and they're going to be like, "So, I heard George said." I wasn't there.
No. It was 2 hours. Glenn will have it. You're right there.
I was drunk. I don't remember what he said.
Oh man,
where were you living? That it was. I've never heard anybody say that. Were you in Orlando? You were in Orlando, weren't you? Austin can't keep a secret.
Yeah,
he already texted Glenn.
He's
He freaking screenshotted it.
He's like, yo. If not Glenn, he's texting John. He's like, yo.
John can't keep a secret.
Paying 3 times electricity and water.
Well, some things are worth paying for, like freedom.
Yep. Sarasota, too.
You have to pay for trash removal. We have to pay for
that?
trash here.
We have to pay for that in Jersey.
They don't come with a truck and pick up our trash for free. You pay for that.
Mm-hmm. We could pay for trash removal for Delaware, because Delaware is trash.
Could we just remove Delaware?
I'm telling you.
Tell you what you don't want to do. What you don't want to do is drive from New Jersey to the brewery in Delaware in the summer.
Yeah.
It's a bad call. I speak from experience. And you go back and look at our second video, I believe it is.
Second video.
Yeah. And how long should it take? An hour and a half?
If that.
Hour and a half. It took like 5 hours for us to get there.
It took us an hour to get through one stop sign.
So all of the campground fees during the event are going to the Tunnels to Towers Foundation. So it's $100 a night for a tent spot. And if you want full hookups, it's $200 a night, but we don't have full hookups. You'll just have a water hose to wash your butt with. But it's all going to charity. So, organic fruits. What's happening?
Mo has been rocking the TikTok lately.
No such thing as a 40-year timberline roof shingle.
Because you go through roofs faster because of the heat. Yeah, my uncle's saying that.
Who said something about
that? They were just talking about cost of living in Florida. I mean, we have cold weather costs up here. Yeah.
RV bikers saying you're wrong, man. You guys got to duke it out. I'll decide who wins. Go for it.
Yeah, I know my uncle's homeowners insurance is real high. That is.
Well, does that include all the freaking hurricane insurance and all that shit?
Yeah.
You start adding all that up, sure, but
it's high. Been trying with TikTok, slowly getting there and filming.
Your property. There's no way your property taxes are as much as New Jersey. It's not even. Don't even say it because it's not. It's not a thing. It's not.
I feel like.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not. We're literally like the second highest in the nation. So there's no way someone's going to throw Florida's higher. It's California and then it's us for property taxes.
But I feel like my uncle's taxes and my mom's taxes are pretty comparable. But again, you're talking
Your mom was
right.
yes.
So,
The taxes in that town
you
are
know,
super cheap compared to where we are,
New Jersey
10
is,
miles away.
New Jersey is like the disparity of taxes is so like crazy.
Yeah. Well, they also have a sign out for. They had the freaking what was it? The lower freaking sales tax in that town.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
the
that's
3%.
the thing. I think that's gone though now. I think they lost that.
Did they?
I think so.
Adult community tax are less than Florida. Good for you.
Well, sure. You live in an adult community. They give you guys all the perks. Well, yeah. I mean, if you got to have friggin' hurricane insurance and all that stuff, but you make up for other places.
Yes. Okay.
And even, you know what? Even if it was exactly the same cost as it does up here, I'll take the freedom over this Nazi land that we live in. Yeah, property taxes are pretty beat, bro. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a travesty if you get yourself a 30-year mortgage, you spend 30 years, you pay that off, you own your home, and then you still have to continue basically paying a mortgage for the rest of your life just to pay for those property taxes every year.
Yeah, depending.
You know what I mean?
On,
if you're in the area we're in, you're easily going to pay $1,000 a month for the rest of your life in those property taxes. $1,000 a month. Then you go down to her friend lives down in Virginia, and they pay like $800 for the year in property taxes.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, $360 for a pickup truck.
Yep, to just register a truck. Yeah, that's what you get for buying a 2500 diesel. Yep.
How is that possible?
It's a 2500. It's a 2500 diesel or 350. I don't know what he bought, but yeah.
That sounds weird. I don't pay my freaking registration, so I'll have to ask Carolyn, but I certainly ain't paying $360.
Diesel's higher.
Do you know what yours is?
No, but I know it's not 360.
That was like $75 or something like that.
I'd have to ask Stacy because I don't pay that shit.
I know one of you has to be paying attention. What Carolyn, what are we paying to register my truck every year? It can't be even close to that. Gotta pay for what services do I get, bro? I'd love to know the services that we get here that we're paying for, because we don't get good roads, and we pretty much pay a toll to go down every road you live on. I mean, what services do we get?
Oh, it's because you had to transfer. Hey, that's not just registration, Mo. It was transfer.
That's what I was saying. Our source is like $75.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like a one-time thing. But yeah, I mean, they still do get you. I mean, they get you coming and going no matter what. That's another reason I hate it here. Like, they always joke, like, costs you freaking crazy money to live here, and then you try to leave, and they get you leaving too.
World-class hospitals. We do have good healthcare in Jersey, and I think Florida's healthcare. I've been all over Florida, traveling for work.
Yes, it does, Justin.
I gotta tell you, Miami. I just went to where did we go to?
No, you don't.
Whatever hospital we went to in Miami was amazing. I'm
calling bullshit.
What's that?
Venus said he pays $800 a year to register his truck.
Is Wyoming one of those states where they have the personal property tax? Because
that's paid off, and my property tax at less than $300 a year. See, that's fair. That's realistic. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, if you live in this area, you're paying anywhere from $9,000 to $15,000 a year in property taxes. So even if you pay off your mortgage, you're still paying almost $1,000 a month. That's crazy.
There are people in the state of New Jersey with 40 and 50.
Oh yeah, I mean, depending on where you go.
I'm just don't live far from us.
And there's probably some here, like, because we got some like houses around here that you don't even realize how big and expensive they are. But just on the average,
cops said, "Yeah, live in Miami." No, I'm good.
I'm good on that. I speak English. I don't speak Austin.
Although my Uber was a Porsche.
You had an Uber that was a Porsche?
Yeah,
when was this?
Well, it was down like 2 months ago down in Miami. Last month, whenever I went down to Miami.
I wouldn't even want that.
Huh?
Oh. What kind of Porsche was it?
SUV.
I was gonna say, you show up in a freaking Porsche and be like, bro, go back and get something I can fit in. Thanks very much. Camden County taxes are highest around.
You're completely wrong.
I don't see how that's possible. Who said that?
Yeah.
And you said it with a question mark. So are you asking us, or
I feel like
I don't see how that's possible.
I think Camden is higher than we might think it is.
I'm sure it's high.
But
I think there's anywhere in the state that's not high. But
go up to North Jersey, Archosaurus, and the North Jersey towns. Absolutely
rape you.
Crush
Rape
what we pay. Newark has an awesome hospital too.
Cool.
Newark has a couple of good
You'll
hospitals.
need it because, getting there for your checkup, you'll probably get shot. So I hope they got a good freaking hospital. Shot, raped, beaten, mugged, carjacked. Just pick your poison. It's nowhere. What does that mean?
Oh,
Voorhees? I bet it is.
Yeah.
Again, there's not many places in the state where you're not going to be like, holy crap.
What are we drinking tonight? He's drinking a New Belgium now.
Now I'm on to Voodoo. I'm on to the Captain Dynamite IPA.
Finishing up this night shift IPA.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell the percentage. It looks like maybe a 9% or 9%. Was drinking Fiddlehead, then I went to Equilibrium, and now I'm on to New Belgium. Yeah, but I mean, you're right. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. And we talk a lot more about stuff like this on
This American Ride podcast.
Check that out. If you're not subscribed and you're one of the 38 folks on here and you're not subscribed to our other channel, This American Ride podcast, check that out afterwards. Give us a subscribe because we need to get those numbers up because they're not where they should be. And that's where we talk about a lot of this kind of stuff and other things that have to do with the world and things that affect you on a day-to-day basis. Beer Burt
gets fiery.
Well, Dallas, once again, I was drinking all day.
Which is ironic because Dallas is only 3 beers high.
Oh, hi, Dallas. We do see eye to eye. You little hobbit. What are you on, second lunches? Calm down, buddy. Depression is setting in. Talking taxes.
Right,
well, we figured we'd liven things up with some tax talk. Taxation is
when you have to make a right to go left, makes one wonder, man.
Yeah, I can't explain. If you don't get it, I can't explain it to you.
Yeah,
like these guys here, you watch them freaking trying to make a left into freaking 90-mile-an-hour oncoming traffic, and they think it's normal, and then they get crazy because you got to safely loop around and take a light across the 3-lane traffic. I'll tell you, Southerners are weird, man. They got some good things, though. I mean, you can get beer at the gas station.
You can't get beer at the gas station.
That is a huge plus.
They got biscuits.
Biscuits, but we have biscuits. You get biscuits anywhere.
Not good ones.
No, it's just depends on who makes them. They got Cracker Barrel up here.
Talk about the next bike mod.
Okay, we can revisit that. You were late to the party. That's why we're talking taxes. We already talked about the bike mods. George is putting Cam in next week.
Next week.
Got it. It's all bought. It's a $979 Cam. Now, we said earlier, I got a lot of things going on. I still have a ton of things to put on the bike. I got a headlight, rear fender, tons of zero lights. Just did something on the front end that's going to be out soon. One of the next videos. So stay tuned for that. We don't want to spill the beans on that, but that's pretty cool item that went on this week that I'm excited about. Why is she throwing a thumbs up out of nowhere?
The Cam.
She didn't know you bought that?
No, she has no idea.
Oh, she doesn't know about that credit card. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I mean, I was trying to be. See, I didn't want to be a bully and bully Dallas into something that he didn't want to do with his crappy team. So, being that he's a 2-time loser, I was trying to let him come up with the terms. But I mean, if he wants me to come up with the terms, I can certainly do that. Give me a week. Next live stream, I'll tell you what Dallas is going to have to do when he loses.
Better lighting in the garage the next install video.
Who said that?
RV.
It's funny because
I
don't know what you did with that last one on the friggin' helmet one because it was bright as shit in there.
I don't know what happened.
And we were literally, so we have this light here. We were literally standing in the light. It was on us. It was plenty bright in the camera, but
I don't know what happened.
in translation to the editing, it
something
got dark. I
got,
even said it. I was like, man, it looks dark.
Something got pushed, and then when I went to lighten it up, it all kind of looked like crap, and I was I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a studio; it is a garage, so we make the best of it.
It happens, but it is bright in there. It's funny; it's a lot brighter. It's tough to film in a garage because you're filming from so many different angles, and you have the light above you. And if the camera is the wrong way, that light completely overexposes and washes everything out. And it's, if you correct for that, then the people are too dark. It's a tough environment.
So some of the people that we know that you guys probably watch too that do really, really, really good install videos, like Steve or like Raider World, like they set theirs up, but they're like in one spot. Like they don't.
Yeah.
So we're not doing like a legit step-by-step install. So we're kind of just moving around the garage, filming whatever. And it's hard because you got the lighting set up in one spot, but you're kind of constantly moving. So it's never like perfect.
It's tough. Tough.
Those guys do a great job. Like if you really want a legit install, I say watch Steve from Sick Baggers and I say watch Orlando from Raider World. Those two do an awesome job of giving you a step-by-step of what you got to do, what tools you need, all that. Like we've always said, like our install videos, we show you some stuff and then we kind of try to entertain you a little bit. We're not really like, if you're coming to us to like find out how to do something that you know how to do, you probably need to get your head checked.
You come to us to find out what the struggles are going to be while you're doing it.
For sure. But
because
it's hard to do a really good install video.
We struggled with this last one, and it's such a simple thing. You guys got to shake your heads, but we struggled, and not because it was our fault, but when you do things to your bike, you do things to a car, you do things anywhere, and you have to depend on other people to kind of be. And I'm not talking about Austin, but you have to depend on other people to do like parts of the job or get things done, and something doesn't get done right, you're slowing it down.
Back a little bit,
slowing it down a day.
Yeah, and in this case, we had several of those pop up, and well, Droop, you didn't know there was air in your tires, so who's the dum-dum, buddy? Who's the dum-dum?
Loser dyes the beard pink.
Nope. I don't do gay stuff for bets. I'm a homophobe. Not doing. I mean, what does that do? And I look like I'm just doing like freaking breast cancer awareness for like a week. Does he? That's funny because I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen a lot of Dr. Harley's videos. I watch his lives, but I haven't really seen a lot of. I don't. They just don't like. They don't pop up as like recommended. I'm subscribed, but I kind of go through my what do you call it? Like for you, kind of recommended, and that's how I find all my stuff.
Local dealer wants $298 to do a brake flush because of the RDRS and ADS. Bleed your own brakes, dude. You could buy a nice brake bleeder for $298. A lot less than that.
I mean, I get why you wouldn't want to. It's like we did it, but we also had Bob helping us.
We had Bob, yeah.
Doing it myself, I'd be worried I was going to do it wrong and kill myself. Not have my brakes done right, so I can see why that would be a little scary. But I mean, in the grand scheme of some of the things they charge, that doesn't seem crazy.
I'll tell you why it seems high to me, because it doesn't take that long to do that, and it's a bottle of brake fluid. Yeah. So to me, I feel like that's an hour of labor plus.
That seems like over 2 hours of labor they're charging you.
I think that's high.
Did you try call a couple different ones to see?
Yeah, I feel like that's high.
Dirty bike, Bob. I have one guy pump the lever. You open the valve on the
caliper.
What levers he pumping, bro? Kind of weird stuff you got going on. Brake lever. Oh, I thought he was talking about.
Well, I know there is. I feel like there is something funny with the RDRS that Dave said that could get airlocked. I forget what can happen with that, but. We did your bike. It's fine.
Yeah, once it was all reconnected properly. Bob did try to kill me there for a minute, but
yeah,
we figured it out. Yeah, make sure you reconnect everything
properly. And yeah, I mean, I don't know about the RDRS, but you shouldn't have a problem.
Charge
with-
170,
with-
175 an hour.
I would find a different dealer.
I mean, I have not looked at our local ones lately, but I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near that.
No, it's 120. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's absurd, bro.
So it is an hour worth of labor and a very expensive can of brake fluid.
Wow.
Is what they're charging. That's
I mean,
stupid.
you're in Florida, bro. You can't throw a rock and not hit a Harley dealer. I would check some other ones,
Yeah,
man.
it should be about 120. Gremlin's right.
Yeah,
I think
120, 125.
125 is kind of where we're at in Jersey, I feel like.
That is insane.
My fear is, though, that if one dealer knows a dealer's charging that they're all going to be charging that. You'll have to ride a little bit. But holy cow.
I would think if some dealers are charging that, the ones that aren't charging that are going to be making a killing.
Bike is linked braking. Yeah, all of our bikes have.
Yeah, they all have that
braking now. I mean, well, after I forget, I think we're all Rushmore. I think
mine had that in the last bike, and this one does.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. That was a 16.
I think Baggers post Rushmore all had linked braking.
I don't think it's just a CVO thing, dude.
But yeah, and we just did the bars and calipers. Both those videos are up. Well, I don't know how awesome the bar video is, but we did a thing on the calipers, and yeah, it wasn't bad. Burt's Barracuda charges $89 for a half hour.
Well, I feel like when they get under an hour, they do funky stuff, because I just went, and what I got charged, if you prorated it, doesn't add up to what their hourly rate was.
Yeah.
But it took them 15 minutes to do it, and they probably have a minimum.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you broke it down, it should have been like $30 for what they did, but it was 50.
So
no, 2011.
The other thing with dealers is they do have, not everything is charged on the hourly rate. So when you get your 5K, 10K services,
they have a set rate, right?
Those are set rate for those.
And that's not from them, right? Isn't that from
that's set from Harley.
That's corporate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's regional pricing, but it's they don't pick their it's set by Harley.
And oil change is $60. Where are you at?
I don't think you can buy oil for $60, Okie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if he's just talking the labor, but no, you can't. Oil for ours is like everything for ours is like $120 for
that's what I feel like. Everything. I mean, if you're gonna do everything,
the oil, the filter, all that stuff is like 100. Seals is like $120, 118, I think last time I bought it.
Yeah,
but and they're gonna hit you for more than $60 in labor. They're gonna get you for at least an hour. I feel like a regular oil change is close to $300 from dealership.
My local dealer wants $275 for a 3-hole change.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
That does sound like it's crazy, because you can buy the stuff for $120 and do it yourself very easily. So I think anybody doing oil, I mean, freaking Droop likes to bust my balls about pliers, but I do my own oil changes. I've had one oil change done by Harley, and that's only because I was doing like the big service and I wanted all the other stuff, and that was included.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've done mine. I've done Carolyn's. I don't. That's a stupid thing to pay for, because they bang you for that, and it's so easy. Just go buy the stuff. You're going to pay half the price, and it's going to take you an hour to do.
Yep. Wow, it's a lot. $175 an hour. Fuck them.
That is insane.
$89 for a half hour. Cheaper in Florida.
That's $180 for the hour. That's.
Yeah.
I would not pay that.
Well, they might do $89 a half hour and $175 for a full hour. I mean, you can do something like that too. But I'm just
so we're not just cutting a half hour in half. We're just gonna add a little something. Like, then what's the point? There's no rhyme or reason. Then you're just making shit up as you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So AMSOIL stuff might be a little more expensive, but
I think the AMSOIL is worth it.
I do too.
And I don't say that just because
you get it. You get all the oils for $85. I mean, that's great if you do.
Yeah.
That's really good deal. So I haven't done my own oil changes with AMSOIL, because since I started using AMSOIL, I've had Adam do it. But
yeah,
that's also a different story too.
$89. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, that's actually good if you're getting AMSOIL for $89 for the kit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go to Harley dealer and you buy their shit, it's over 100 for sure. It's close to 120.
AMSOIL's better shit.
Dallas, where you been? Austin's been here for like an hour, man. You're just now noticing that? He was out earlier preaching the gospel, but he's home now. Yes, and that is so the filter, the seals, and the oil. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, from AMSOIL, it's $97, $97.30.
That's great. Like,
yeah,
I
5
mean, how
quarts
much
of
is shipping?
AMSOIL, 20W50 synthetic V2 motorcycle oil, 1 black AMSOIL oil filter, and 1 drain plug O-ring.
That's better than going to Harley and getting theirs.
Yep.
That's good. That's good to know.
That's if they put the O-ring on. Glenn went over to was Brian's HD, I think it was then, and they put RTV on his around his plug instead of the O-ring.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stole his flag.
They stole his flag.
Bitch. Took your flag and jacked up your oil change. Oh my gosh. What a trip, man. We've had some experiences with dealerships down here in Jersey, boy. Holy crap.
We're definitely happy one stepped up to sponsor the event, though.
For sure.
I'll say that.
For sure. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you that came on late, just a little update on the event on July 13th, Archosaurus. I really hope you're going to make it since you're right here in Jersey. We are almost to 50 vendors. I think by the end of next week, we'll have 50. We still have our 5 food trucks. They're locked in. We have our 4-ish bands or whatever locked in. We got another sponsor this week, so we're up to like 21 sponsors. And we are about 17.5K raised so far. So super stoked about that. Third away through the year, if you do that math.
Be nice to be to 20K before the event, but we'll see.
Yeah, and I think the event with the all the items we have to raffle, and we're always looking for more items to raffle. If you guys live in Jersey or anywhere and you have a business that would like to donate some products for a raffle, hit us up at baggersandbrews@gmail.com. We'll definitely take any of that. But I think between raffles and a 50-50 and the poker chips, which we're selling, which you can get on baggersandbrews.com, a poker chip, custom commemorative poker chip made by our dear friend Jane with her sweat and blood and tears. You can buy one of those. We'll ship that right to you. But yeah, I think with all of that, I think the event itself is going to do really well. I think the latter half of the year, we're just going to be like closing it out, I hope.
Yeah. It's
fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
How much for
camping, did you say? I don't know.
Camping? I was joking about camping, dude.
2-day event. Yeah.
2-day event. Well, we can find something to do on Sunday for those people that are still around.
We're trying to get through the first day. Get through a 1-day event.
I mean, everybody's already talking to me about, the next year, and I'm like, bro, pump the brakes. I'm not saying I wouldn't do something else, but let's just see how this goes before I commit to doing anything next year.
You're not kidding.
Because as much as I'm enjoying it, and I mean, it's it's not hard work, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot to get it done. And like, just because I expect good, I wanted everybody to have a great time when they come, so I didn't want there to be like 3 vendors, Yeah. So I feel like with just the vendors alone, people, it's going to take them at least an hour to walk around the vendors and check everything out. So
yeah,
hopefully people stick around, buy some stuff, support the vendors that are coming out, support the food trucks that are coming out, listen to the music. Buy a raffle ticket or whatever, or 50-50, whatever it is we end up doing. But yeah, if you're in Jersey, I really hope, we got RV Biker coming up from Florida. So if you're in South Jersey, you got no excuse. There ain't nothing else going on that weekend. There's nothing out in PA that you need to go see.
Yeah, I don't disagree, RV Biker, but we,
Yeah, I mean,
we're biting off everything we can chew right now.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to that stage, that point where we can do that. But right now, this is and we would need a different venue. And
Hook Dog said Cali to Jersey, thinking about it. Woo!
You're in Cali, huh? Wow. You would win the furthest ride or furthest to get there, whatever you want to call it.
Hell yeah.
No joke.
Don't fuck around with tires, RV. Get tires before you go on a long trip, because once they start to go, it's just like 2 lines.
Not up yet.
Yeah,
already passed.
Yeah, it's already passed. Once they start to go, they go quick.
Yeah, this is a fact. Yeah, next thing you know, you'll be
steel belting.
You'll be sliding all over the highway at 75 miles an hour, like crapping your pants. Yeah, don't play with those. Definitely, get you better off getting the tires a little earlier than a little late.
I did tires early before we went to Sturgis because I knew I didn't.
That's the kind of peace of mind, man.
I knew, like,
you're not in a car. You know what I mean? One of those tires go in a car, you're not going to die.
I know, but it was one of those things. It was like August, and I was like, you know what? Normal riding, I will probably go through the season in these and replace them in the spring. But it's like we were riding to and from Sturgis, and I forget how many miles we did that trip. We did a lot. Thinking of Dunlop American Elites. What did you just put on? I know Austin likes the Commanders.
I put the
what did you just put
Michelin
on?
Commander 3s.
You got Commander 3s?
Yeah, that's what I bought for this for the front.
Yeah.
And I'll end up getting that for the back too when that's ready.
Yeah. So I know Austin does the Commanders, I think, too.
Yard camp. How much is your yard camping? You got a big yard. It's bigger than mine.
My yard camping?
Yeah.
You have to discuss that with the CEO.
If it keeps him from going back to work, she'll be selling. You have a name on that campground before you know it. Signs out front. Oh shoot! American Elites, how you like them? How do you like it? Everybody I've heard raves about the Commander 3s. I know John from Cycle Fanatics uses it. Austin loves his. I've heard other people talk about them.
I feel like I've had only Dunlops ever. You know, I've never ventured outside of the Dunlop world.
Yeah. So the last one on the beer glide before I crashed, that was the one that Bob gave me the wheel and the tire, and that had a what are some tire brands? Shoot. It wasn't a Dunlop and it wasn't a Michelin. Oh, help me out, Austin. What was that tire? Oh, shoot. I'll think of it in a minute. Oh, he's got no. Mo's got no.
Yeah, he's got. I don't know. He's. It's a whole new world outside.
What the heck was that? Shoot.
China.
Well, who said China?
Austin.
What was China? He's talking about my tire or his tires?
Shinko?
No, it wasn't Shinko.
Metzler?
It was a Metzler. Yes, Metzler Arch. It was a
Metzler. He says you can charge $25 a spot and raise a couple $100. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, buddy. It's for charity, bro.
I'm telling you.
It's for charity. And he's got more shade over there.
Avon's Pirelli.
This summer, you guys are going to want that shade.
You're going to get Lyme disease, but...
You might have Lyme's, but it's small price to pay for charity. I mean...
Austin and I stand in the driveway. We both pick dicks off of each other.
Yeah, it was definitely Metzler.
Yeah.
And I mean, other than sliding off the road and crashing and almost dying, I mean, the tire was pretty good. That was operator error. The tire was good. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Holy crap. Yeah, man. So the event's good, man. Everything's kind of set for that. We got some last minute details we'll work out. Still trying to get some more sponsors. You can never have too many sponsors. So if you guys know anybody that owns a business and would want to be involved and donate some money to charity, send them our way. Oh, that was... He said drama queen. Okay, dude, drama queen. I did crash and I could have died. So where's the drama? I mean, I didn't die because I'm me.
Aussie
another Aussie. What's happening?
Good day, Bagger Bros.
You hanging out with Big Bert today or what? You guys in different parts of the? It's a small country. I mean, I figure you guys.
Well,
might...
Big Bert's in Tasmania.
Isn't that in Australia?
Australia is.
Tasmania is not part of Australia?
I don't think so. I think Tasmania is its own country.
Okay. Take your word for it.
I mean,
I thought it was part of it, but what do I know about Australia?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were both down under. Or do you just run a rear on the what? Oh, Austin runs a rear up his front.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
Little pervert. To get rid of the ticks, George. What is he talking about? Spread lime all over the yard and it will fix that. You haven't done that yet? He likes ticks. Have you talked to any Legion riders? I have not talked to any Legion riders. We have some. What is the one? Something Eagle, something. I forget what it. We have. There's some club. Eagle, something. Trying to think of what that Kardashian guy, the lawyer, is. He's in one of those groups that has a riding club, and they're supposed to be coming. I know Knights are coming. I know we've got the Infinite Skulls are coming. There's not American Eagle. Isn't that like a clothesline? Isn't American Eagle like a clothing line?
Tasmania is an island state off the south coast of mainland Australia. So it is part
good
of
to
Australia.
know. You guys got the same accent, I think, so that's all that matters.
The capital of Tasmania is also the southernmost capital. Or is it New Zealand? Is it New Zealand? Might be New Zealand. I don't know. Use knowledge.
I don't know, man. I know it's a part of the world I have not been to.
What's up, Noel? Good evening.
And probably won't be to anytime soon because that's a long-ass flight.
That is a long flight.
And I'm a big guy on a tiny plane.
I would love to go to Australia, though.
Everything there could kill you.
Shit, key in Florida, too. You got gators.
They got crocodiles.
Sharks.
Spiders the size of cars.
New Zealand is a separate country.
Koala bears that try to kill you.
That I know.
Kangaroos that try to kill you. Everything that looks cute over there tries to kill you. Everything that doesn't look cute over there tries to kill you.
Koala bears.
The women are crazy, I heard.
Koala bears aren't going to kill you.
Says who?
Have you seen a koala bear?
Have you physically seen one face to face? All right, then. Then you don't know. You cannot refute what I said.
Aussie. You know anybody who's been killed by a koala?
Is any other? Yes, we have YouTubers coming to the event. I don't know where my list is, but we have SJ Bagger. We have Mint Vikla.
Bree the biker.
We have Bree the biker. He's bringing a nice cheese spread. We have Minomoto. We have Percy.
From
Percy.
530 Bikers.
From Percy, yeah, from 530 Bikers. We have Raider World, who, as long as he is in the country not working, he said he's coming. We have us.
Raider World's coming up to Florida.
We have, I think might be missing somebody, but right now that's what we have. We're trying to get more. Some of our local.
Some of the Gettysburg crew coming over, bikes and balayage.
No, because I think they're doing Gettysburg.
They're doing Gettysburg,
and they do something in there. But
okay.
Austin will be there. Some of our other big New Jersey YouTubers don't feel like coming, so they won't be here. Yeah. So anybody else that wants to come, that's. I mean, I guess you could consider Drooper YouTuber. He's put a video out or two. He'll be here. Sure, there'll be some others between now and then, but right now that's kind of the list. I think I might have left one or two people off, but I don't know. I have it on my computer.
Gremlin's thinking about it.
Gremlin's thinking about it. That's cool. It's short for hooker. How is hook dog short for hooker?
I don't know.
That's interesting. I don't know. So, if you guys know anybody that's a YouTuber that you can convince to come out,
UCM Pigs will be there, definitely.
Oh, yes, UCM Pigs for sure. Forgot about him.
Yeah.
Knew I was forgetting somebody. He was one of the first ones that jumped on that.
Yep.
So, he'll be here. So, we got a good little crew. Hopefully, we'll get some more. I mean, what's his name's going to be here, and he's put out some videos. Big Gib,
Big
he'll be there. Maybe Archosaurus will be there. He puts out some stuff.
Yeah, UCM Pigs. He's got a good channel.
So
Sounds funny.
If he shows up, he could be involved. He just has to let us know. You're totally. I mean, you could. You're missing me on that. His name is Hooker. I don't see how Hook Dog is like a shorter nickname. I can say Hooker faster. I can say Hook Dog. Count the syllables.
Rationalizing things with Bert.
Do you not agree with me?
I don't disagree with you.
It doesn't feel shorter. Okay, Hook Dog. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Yeah, it's recapping. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to This American Ride, head over there and hit the subscribe.
Scope it out.
And recently, we just updated that so that our podcasts are on the YouTube actual podcast platform now. So, which YouTube is, I guess, trying to really get together instead of just having the video format. They are doing it also in audio only. So, for those of you that may not know, Mr. Monkey, I do not think will be flying in.
Nah, he told us to go F ourselves.
Snoop's last name is Snoop, and they call him Snoop Dogg.
But it's not because it's shorter. And I know you didn't say it's shorter, but read up a couple, and he says easy for short, which would mean it's shorter. But it's not actually shorter. But it is a nickname, and I'm cool with that if you just go with that. But your explanation sucked.
Haven't heard from the Thumpers.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't heard from them. I think some of those guys had something else they were doing that.
Yeah.
I think they might have been like a lot of people were like, oh, we're on our way to Sturgis.
Yeah.
Because we're like 2 weeks before that. So some of those folks that go out there way early are busy getting ready for that. That was Monkey's reason.
I love that Droop is like hanging out there trying to explain something to us that he thinks we generally are not getting it, though.
Oh, no, we get it. We just disagree with you. And I'm not fired up or drunk. So maybe that's why you're saying you don't like me tonight, because I'm not either of those. I don't know.
Homecoming is the week after, isn't it?
Probably, because I think it's like the week before Sturgis. So it's probably like right after. I know some people are going to that too. So yeah, whatever. I mean, we picked the best date we could pick that worked for us. I know it's that's a busy season. It's right before Sturgis. It's right after some other things. But I'm not trying to plan an event in June in New Jersey because you'll get crap weather.
Yeah.
And then August could be 9,000 degrees. So, July is typically the best weather. Who knows? We'll see.
I mean, you could dip into the first week of August, but yeah, it could get hot. I mean,
yeah,
it could get. Listen, we
you could do first week of August, but you're competing with Sturgis.
Right. Then you're even more competing with Sturgis. And we did a group ride in May. When was our one group ride we did in May? And it was like 95 degrees.
Yeah,
so
I mean, you never know, man. You never know. You could do. I mean, fall, like early fall, is always a good time too. But then there's also, we do a rally in September, so. If you do late September, early October is a really good time as well. We could have did that, but we just picked what worked for us.
Bert does have a pool.
Do have a pool, but it's so far from your campsite though. Over at the Giacomo campsite, it's like he's got a spigot and a hose, So
that hillbilly will walk from my house to your house.
With no shoes on,
no shoes, carrying a towel.
He just called you a hillbilly, dude. I didn't insult you like that. These guys are all trying to get me divorced. He said, "Damn, Skippy," with his freaking Flintstone feet. All right, it's been fun.
Yeah,
you guys ain't got anything else interesting you want to talk about? We're not going to just sit here and make fun of Droop for the next 2 hours.
We could.
I mean, it's easy work. It was easy work. But yeah. Good times. Good times.
What's her face at the Tom Brady roast? What's her name?
I've been to both your houses and I know I could walk there, he says.
I'll follow you in the car, buddy.
Okay. For when you pass out, he's gonna drag you into the air conditioning. It's not that far. It's a 15-minute car ride. So
yeah,
it's gonna take you an hour.
Yeah,
I do actually. And I meant to take a bunch of them to my golf outing today, and I freaking forgot them. I was pissed. Yeah, I got plenty left. I've actually only had a couple of them. So
nice.
They'll probably be here. I'll probably have plenty if you come up for the event. I'll have some. But we got a really good cigar lady who's selling them there, so you might want to get some of hers. She had some good ones. Nice. We smoked one of hers at the a bike night we were at a couple weeks ago, and it was nice. I forget what it was, but Austin will tell you it was a good smoke. What's that mean?
I don't know.
What's a Safif? Got me on that one, brother. I don't know.
Sapphire.
Oh, Sapphire. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you named your Sapphire. Okay.
That makes better sense.
Yeah. Wouldn't make sense for my bike, but yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what brand that was, Austin, but it was a good burn. Sapphire's a good name. And remind me, you got the CVO, right? So you traded yours in and you got a CVO, if I remember right. We were talking on the side, the DMs.
I love the CVOs.
It was nice. The one I think he got, if I remember right, was pretty bike.
Yeah.
Pretty bike.
Did a couple of cool ones over the years.
What are you doing the rest of the weekend?
Hanging out with Mom on Mother's Day for sure. Figuring out Tuesday's video because that's not edited. So that'll happen at some point this weekend.
And Stacy's going up north.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably try to see my mom, huh?
Yeah, you probably should.
You know, I usually don't see her
on Mother's Day.
She doesn't want to be seen. Problem is, Bonnie visits her so much she doesn't want the rest of us to come around because she's like done with visits. So I usually just call her and be like, "Hey, happy Mother's Day." Peace.
Yeah, we'll stay heading up north. Saturday to Sunday, and I'll be
listen. When you get married, your wife is more important than your mom. And that's a struggle for you, but that's the way God sees it, right? You become one with your wife, so making her Mother's Day is more important than making your mom's Mother's Day.
Moonlight Blue and Deep Sea Blue Limited CVO Ultra. Okay.
Yeah, he showed me pictures of it. It's really nice. Have you done anything to it yet? Or are you leaving it stock because it's CVO? Because I know that's it. Some people leave their CVOs the way they are, and other people completely change them. You know, and make them no longer CVO or extra CVO. Depends on how you look at it.
I feel like if I had one of those CVOs, I would just be like slip-ons and bars.
I'm sure you would, but how's that any different than your bike?
No.
It's not CVO.
I got different bags on my bike. I got a bunch of lighting.
You have different bags?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have stretch bags.
Yeah, because they didn't have stretch bags.
Yeah, because you bought that old man bike that doesn't come with stretch bag. Look who shows up to talk some trash. She wants to see me. She doesn't want to see my sister.
Lucy was waiting for the moment.
But she has to like she doesn't want to pick favorites, so she just puts out a blanket like just leave me alone because whatever, you wouldn't understand. Bars and slip-ons.
You know what's funny is Jason Busey, who walks around all day like with a head so big it looks like he's wearing a helmet, says it's talking about the size of your melon.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Speaking of which, Jason, what size hat do you wear? That's a serious question, and there's a reason I'm asking. And it's not a knock on you. I really want to know what size hat you wear.
I don't know where he's going. No idea.
Because I got this thing hanging around.
What does that think?
Well, it's an extremely large hat. So it's a Flex Fit double XL.
Holy shit!
Which, if you know how Flex Fits are, it's I mean, way too big for my head. I don't know how big his head. Well, he's not going to want it now that you put it on. Exactly. Okay, Cooter. It's a bit. It's you're not stretching. It's a Flex Fit, so it'll.
No, I can fit a whole hand up in there.
Yeah.
It's like not even.
So that's what I was asking. So what would you wear if you were if you were getting a Flex Fit? Because if this would fit you, I'd send it to you. No problem. But
where did you get a hat that big?
So
no,
I think it was a mistake order.
Okay.
At one point, I ordered this through the site we were ordering before we got the big buy, the big batch buy. And I think it was an accidental order, XL, double XL. I mean, it's big, but I don't know how big. I know you got a giant melon, so. But if you think a double XL Flex I can wear a Flex Fit double XL. All right. Well, I will send you a hat then, Jason. You've definitely supported us enough to earn a free hat.
Because I don't know anybody would have known.
Because other than that, like, Jason, I'm not going to list one double XL Flex Fit hat on our website. You know what I mean? So
I mean, Jason's melon's so big he grew a beard just to make it look smaller.
It didn't work.
No,
it did not work. How did we start talking about Northern Lights?
Probably because somebody's seeing them tonight.
We went from doing bars and slip-ons to Jason talking trash and has a big head to Oki's old lady at Northern Lights. Oki's old lady?
Yeah, she's back. She was here earlier.
I didn't realize that. I would like to see her through the LA lights. You should do it. Do it. They're the bomb diggity.
True story, Hook Dog.
Take care of your moms while you still have them.
Alex said, do I get a sticker for being a new member?
No.
Yeah, but we'll have to hand it to you.
Yeah.
Because you can't reach.
Because that dude will be quitting the membership every He'll be quitting the membership every 6 months and then rejoining so he gets something for free, the cheap bastard.
That's stealing some Nikki Glazer material right there.
None of these people have any clue what you're talking about.
Some of them watch that.
I don't think there's any sports fans on here, man.
Some of them watch that.
Maybe Dallas. Anybody watched Tom Brady roast last week? It was pretty funny.
I probably need I've seen so many clips.
This guy. You're not getting a free shirt, bro. You've been a new member like 32 times.
Oh, shoot. Thank you, buddy.
He's got like a prepaid credit card that he has to redo every month. What are you doing?
Heading to Sarasota on the 23rd.
I got like a hair on my.
And renting a road glide on the 25th. New tattoo on the 26th.
Ooh. What are you getting? Or is it a secret?
He's got to get that dome tattooed. He needs
his head? I don't think.
Yeah. He is flames away from being Bam Bam Bigelow.
I don't know why I got to insult the guy.
I'm not. He said, why would you give Drew a free shirt? He never.
That's a good point. Jason makes a good point. You want their high? Yeah, get them, dude.
I'm getting.
Oh, nice.
Knuckle nice.
I hope you were selective in your choice of tattoo artist.
Mm-hmm.
I know you probably know as an older person like us that should be more selective. Like I got a lot of tattoos in my youth that if I had it to do over again, I would have got a better tattoo artist, but get a good tattoo artist. It makes all the difference.
Was Dallas at a step stool for his bike and does he jump off at the stoplights?
Well, listen, he could always just get on his bike the way George does. You know what? You don't want to share your knowledge of how to get on a bike?
The same way, like every motorcycle cop gets on.
Oh, here we go. I'm sure they have a reason. It's not because they can't get their leg over it.
It's easier.
It's not easy.
It's easier.
Oh, it's really not.
It's easier.
Austin's laughing at you.
I know. Austin's bike is slammed.
He's like 4'6" and he doesn't have to do that.
I know. Well, that's because his bike is dropped 8 inches. So low, he can't get it up onto a trailer without framing it out.
That's true, too. Oh, it's funny. Short People problems are great. Covering my last 2 sheets. See, I don't have any I want to cover. I don't hate them that bad. I don't hate them at all, but I definitely would. It's one of those things you want a tattoo. You're young and broke, and you just want the tattoo. But as you get older, you realize tattoos are something not to scrimp on. You should, pay the money because you get what you pay for. What's double what? What is he doubling?
Laughing. He's just laughing. All right.
Yeah, that's too
Where we
funny.
at?
You got 10 minutes, man. You gotta have an even cutoff. We're done in 10 minutes. 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So get your jabs in while you can. I don't hate them, but I ain't proud. Oh, you probably got some.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even tell what they are anymore?
Yeah, that happens too. Got my bike. Yep. RV biker gets on the right side.
Oh, so you get on it and then you step off it and it stays in the garage?
Ooh. Yeah, Kai doesn't ride far. Is Big Rusty on the poker run? No. Big Rusty is not on the poker run.
Who's
and
Big
we
Rusty?
Actually haven't been to see Big Rusty.
Who the hell's Big Rusty?
Big Rusty is this like big metal statue that's somewhere in Southampton somewhere.
In Southampton?
Yeah, he's close. He's like right off 38.
38?
Yeah.
Oh, is he off of out by Hainsport?
Yeah, like Smithville Road or something like that.
Yeah, I think I see my sister post pictures of that thing.
She did.
No. I don't even why. Why would we want to go see that?
Yeah. It's in Hainsport. Yep.
All right, Austin, brother. Good night. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit.
See you, Hook Dog.
Yeah. I haven't been by there, but no, it's kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
For the ride. I can tell you 3 of the stops are Village Pub in Tabernacle. That might be the first stop. Billy Boys, obviously.
27 months. You can get a free hat too.
Come on, you already got a free shirt. Dang. And then Terra's is on there. And Terra is also a sponsor of the event. And then the other 2 I need to finalize, but it's probably going to be the Legion in Pemberton, most likely, and then the VFW in you didn't get a shirt?
Uh-oh. Have to check the records.
I'm gonna have to check the records. You should have got a shirt. And then the VFW in Medford.
So
no, but you still should have got. I'll go check. If I didn't send you one, you're owed a shirt for sure. At a year, you should have got a shirt.
Rudy says he's got friends in Tennessee. They're seeing Northern Lights posting awesome pictures. Yeah,
that's cool.
You're
not getting a shirt, Dallas. We don't have mediums. So, no, because I had I had big ass shirts from this was from Teespring. It should have been whatever your size you said you were, 5X or whatever the heck you are. You big bastard. I'm almost at a 2X. Almost. I'll send Dallas all my 3Xs when I don't need them.
So I can use them as parachutes.
No, I definitely had shirts that fit him because I definitely had the I forget which specific shirt it was that went up to like 6X or something like that. But are you bigger? I'll talk to you offline. I don't want to discuss your measurements.
He said otherwise it's a crop top.
5XLT. Okay. T is the important part. All right, I'll check. Maybe you got one and it just didn't fit you and you threw it away and forgot about it. Which I get.
Or sent it to Dallas to wear as an evening gown.
Why are you sending me a picture of the Northern Lights, you little weirdo? Oh, that's kind of, it looks like
That's in Tennessee?
That looks like a Biden voter's hair.
There you go.
Northern
That is
Lights.
crazy.
I think that's just somebody's sprinkler system. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Why are you seeing that in
Because of the solar flares or whatever the heck
He
that
said I
is.
gave it to my kid to sleep in. Your kid sleeping in a 5X? You LOLing about.
He says
And that's why you'll never get another one, you scumbag, and you can sleep in his yard. Douche. What a douche.
Oh, stop screwing it up, Drew.
What a douche.
I do not have a pool. Yeah.
He can room with your mom. He can sleep in her recliner. Him, his wife, Hank, your mom, all in one room chilling.
Oh my god.
Watching her programs together.
The programs.
The programs, some Matlock. You see, there's a new version of that, like a new Matlock coming
There's
out.
a new Matlock coming out.
With what's her face? I forget her name.
Don't mess around with her on FBI night, man.
Oh, she watches FBI's?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I can talk to her about some FBI's. I got to find out which one is her favorite of the three. Do you know?
No idea.
I'm going to ask her.
I know that I'm going there on FBI night, so I'm watching my programs.
So she's yelling for some dinner.
Yeah.
But I am hungry. I like Matlock too, man. But what's her face? Who's the chick who was in Misery? Is it Misery? Where she smashed his ankles?
Yeah, I forget her name.
What the heck is that? She's in the new one where
Perry Mason. Don't mess
Perry
with the Golden
Mason,
Girls. We
shoot.
still watch some
My-
Golden Girls.
Carolyn and my son love some Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm.
We still watch that sometimes going to bed. It's either Golden Girls,
Mm-hmm.
Friends, or King of Queens that I fall asleep to every night because she's watching. Columbo. I never got into Columbo.
No.
I thought he was kind of annoying.
There was another old.
He's dead, right? That guy.
Yeah.
Pretty
There
sure.
was another one of those detective shows. I'm trying to remember. That was along those lines that my father used to watch. And it wasn't Columbo. I don't know. I remember.
Me.
It's gonna come.
You watch
to
some
me.
Shaft?
No.
You like the Shaft.
Never seen
Shaft.
that one.
Kathy Bates. There you
Kathy
go.
Bates. That's
Well,
who
got
it
it.
is.
Door prize goes to Wilkie. Yeah, she's in it, and that's her name, like Matlock. I don't know if the show's called Matlock, but her name is Matlock in the show. I saw the preview, and she said something about like the old show Matlock, and the people were like, "What?" She's like, "Exactly." Hunter was my jam, Drew, back in the day. Fred Dreyer, baby,
I remember
NFL football player. You remember Hunter?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh! And what's his face? What was her name? His little partner I had a crush on. But that was way back. I was like freaking preteens. Dee Dee McCall, right? Dee Dee McCall was her character. Yeah, Hunter played for the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, Fred Dreyer played for the Rams. Dee Dee McCall, right? Jason knows what's up.
Yeah, I was trying. I can't think of the name of it.
I forget what her real name was. Now I gotta Google it because he's got me curious.
Listen, I was all about some Airwolf and some A-Team.
Stephanie Kramer. That was his partner.
I don't remember that show at
You don't
all.
remember Fred Dreyer?
No.
Man, some football fan you are. Poser.
The Rockford Files.
Oh.
That's what it was.
I don't think I ever watched that.
I used to watch.
What
the
was- there
Rockford
was
Files.
another
Took
one
me a
where-
minute to find it.
What was the other one? There was one where there was a husband and wife couple, and it was like something and something. It was their same name, and it was like
Cagney and Lacey?
No, it was the same name like twice because they were married.
I remember that one.
Somebody will know it.
Yeah,
Somebody
the Rockford Files. James Garner. Is from Oklahoma. Okay. Yeah,
You remember Fred Dreyer? I'll give you a little topless shot for you. You remember him?
No, I don't remember that.
Really?
Show. Yeah.
Man. Heart to Heart.
Heart to Heart was the husband.
There you
and
go.
wife duo.
Jason's
Yeah.
on it.
Well,
Was a husband and wife, right? It was some sort of detective type show, right?
Dallas said Troop was in the Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
I was watching a little troopers watching some Silver Spoons.
Punky Brewster, what's her face? She grew up to be a little high too.
Who was that?
Whatever the hell her name was, who ended up having a freaking breast reduction because she was stacked. I don't remember what her name was. Whoever Punky Brewster's real name was, I have no idea. Simon and Simon with the brothers.
Yeah,
that was a good one
that
too.
was a good one.
That was a good one. That the one brother still like he was most recently on NCIS LA, and I like him. He's always been good and stuff, even in his older days. Hardcastle and McCormick.
I remember that show.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Remember some A-Team? Anybody not remember that?
I know.
I love it when a plan comes together.
A-Team, Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder was the other helicopter show. Or was that a movie? Was that a
Blue
movie?
Thunder?
Yeah, was that a movie? Yeah. It's Airwolf and the other one.
Yeah, Tiggo Biddies. She had them, not anymore. I don't remember Blue Thunder. Remember Thundercats. Oh, snarf, snarf. They had a dog named Freeway on Heart to Heart. I don't remember that. It really wasn't like a diehard. I watched it here and there. Oh man, these are like some old shows, boy. Showing our average age on this freaking 33 of us that are left on here.
I know.
There's some good shows though, man. They really don't make shows like they made in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, the Blue Thunder helicopter. That was a movie that turned into a TV series.
I don't remember.
It was
that.
just never as popular.
And I was not a fan of Airwolf. To be honest
it was
with you.
never as popular as
Jan Michael. What was his last name?
Yeah.
Jan Michael Vincent.
Michael. Justice said movie with Roy Schneider. Yep.
Roy Schneider.
Mm-hmm. It was
from
a TV
Jaws
show too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, now see that sounds a little more familiar now when you say that.
Yeah.
It was a movie. They're saying
it was, but then
Manimal or Automan. I do not remember that.
I remember that stuff.
Car
Sanford and Son, All in the Family of Jeffersons. Yeah.
Zan Biker says Blue Thunder was a boat. I don't remember that.
Helicopter, bro.
My Mother, the Car. What was the TV series with the little girl that was a robot?
Oh, I don't remember that. I know it, but I never watched it.
Oh, what was that called? Then there was some Alf. Don't forget about Alf.
There was Alf.
Jan Michael Vincent. That's what it was. Ernest Borgnine. Ernest Borgnine was the man.
Mm-hmm.
He goes way back, too. Jerry Van Dyke. What about Jerry Van Dyke? I'm past my bedtime? I'm past my bedtime.
Blue Thunder had a JAFL. Silver Spoon. Yep. True. Short Circuit. Was that it?
Short Circuit. Yep. That was it. I think that was it. Or was Short Circuit.
Well, that was a movie. That was not.
Short Circuit was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Johnny Five or John. What did he call himself? Was it Johnny Five?
Small Wonder.
Small Wonder. That was it. There you go. Short Circuit was a movie with the robot. Yeah, that was good too, though. My Mother, the Car starred Dick Van Dyke's brother.
Huh. No disassemble Johnny Five.
Johnny Five alive. Los locos kick your ass. Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your balls into outer space.
You remember that whole thing?
Love that movie. That was with what's his face? Gutenberg, Steve Gutenberg from Police Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that his name, Steve Gutenberg? Oh my goodness, Rad! Oh my gosh, Rad! Wasn't that didn't that take place in Australia? Weren't they was that Rad or was that BMX Bandits? That might have been BMX Bandits. There was a BMX movie that was that took place over in Australia. They were a bunch of Australian kids. I didn't watch either of those, but I thought it was Silver Spoons. Either of what? Johnny Five's cousin was a Harley Davidson? What? Check the Discord. He's posted Manimal and Automan pics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Posted some Northern Light pics in the Rad was in LA with Christian Slater. Yeah. BMX Bandits was Aussie.
I don't remember this Manimal.
I don't remember.
That's not what's his face from.
I don't remember.
That's not Face Man, is it? From the A
From
Team,
A-Team?
Templeton Peck or whatever his name was. Kind of looks like him, but it's cut out, so you can't really tell. Begs Bandits was definitely Australia. Okay, Rad was U.S. I remember vaguely Rad.
Yeah, Christian Slater.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he also in Gleaming the Cube?
He was in Gleaming the Cube. Yep.
Christian Slater, man.
He was good. He was one of those guys that, you know, it was hot for a long time, and then
Who's the other dude that it wasn't Christian Slater that died young? Who was the other?
oh, you're thinking of
He OD'd at like some club in LA when he was young.
somebody's brother.
Oh yeah. Pump up the volume.
Pump Up the Volume was Christian Slater, and that's one. River Phoenix. Yeah,
There you go.
Pump Up the Volume was a great movie.
River Phoenix was another one who had tons of potential as an actor.
Yeah,
he was good in
OD'd at the Viper
was
Room.
it Stand
That's
By
right.
Me? Yes.
Is that the Viper Room?
So was it Stand By Me that he was in?
Yeah.
That was a great movie right there.
Yeah.
Walking the train tracks to see a dead body. Who wouldn't have done that as a kid?
Yeah.
We'd have been all over that. I would have did that.
Stay Gold, Pony Boy.
Stay Gold, Pony Boy. That's another good movie with a ton of famous actors in that movie. Holy crap.
Yeah, soundtrack for Pump Up the Volume, man.
I don't really remember Pump Up the Volume.
Yeah, that was
Were they in a band together?
Yeah, they were.
See that.
They were in a band together. Pump Up the Volume was Christian Slater doing a pirate radio when that whole like 80s pirate radio thing was like going on. And
I don't remember that.
Yeah. He was playing
playing
like alternative music in places where it wasn't allowed to be played. It was pretty good.
But it was a movie.
It was a movie. Yeah, it's definitely a movie.
In Arizona, an introverted and insightful teenager, Mark Hunter, Christian Slater, finds an outlet for his viewpoints through a shortwave radio broadcasting as Hard Harry.
Yep.
Hard Harry. Isn't that your OnlyFans name? Is that where you got that?
That's where I got it.
Hard Harry.
Outsiders. Yeah, it was good too.
Interesting. Oh, Outsiders. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I think 90. Yeah, it's soundtrack Pump the Volume was just insane.
Yes, the soundtrack for Back to the Future was really good too, though.
There were a couple good ones. That's when movies had good soundtracks.
Yes.
I feel like.
That's when it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Like they made it a point to have really good sound. Nowadays,
Yeah.
movies all together like nowadays are just don't compare.
Happy Harry Hard On. It was
Happy Harry Hard On.
It's you got to watch that movie, man.
I'm gonna have to.
You have to watch that movie. I think that's like Christian Slater's best.
Pump up the volume. We'll have to find that on the YouTube stick.
One of
here.
my favorite movies, Boosie, Singles.
Singles was with
the soundtrack. Singles was with everybody. I mean,
not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the one
Seattle.
with Vince Vaughn.
No.
What was that movie called with Vince Vaughn and John something. Singles.
Yeah. Singles had Matt Dillon. A bunch of people were in it.
Movies in Hollywood is gay as hell. Oh my gosh. If it's one of Droop's favorites, then I'm just not going to check that out.
Yeah.
So I Married an Axe Murderer. I remember that vaguely. That's what's his face from isn't that
I don't remember that.
It's what's his name from Austin Powers, isn't it? Mike Myers. Yep. Yeah, I remember that movie. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, Matt Dillon, Bridget Fonda, Campbell Scott, Kira Sedgwick, Eddie Vedder.
Like what year was that?
Eric Stoltz.
That 90s?
Yep. Chris Cornell, Paul Giamatti.
Damn.
Jeremy Piven. It's Tim
I
Burton.
like Jeremy Piven. He's funny.
Tim Burton was he was in that movie.
Tim Burton.
Like the director Tim Burton.
Huh.
Peter Horton. So many people were in that movie. That cast was insane.
Brawl in Cell Block 99, and it's his. He recently did it. He's looking a little fat and old these days. I love Vince Vaughn. I think he's hilarious, but he's not aging well. But it was a recent movie that just came out, probably on like straight to friggin' Netflix or something.
What they're doing.
Brawl and a lot of them are though. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Interesting. Let's check that out. That's funny. Good stuff, man.
Yep.
Good stuff.
All
right, kids. We're gonna wrap it up. Go up and see what the wife and the kids are doing. It's been fun. We'll try to check out Brawl and Cell Block 99 and what was it called? Pump Up the Volume. Vince Vaughn weighs 500 pounds.
And singles. You gotta watch
singles too. I'll have to see if Carolyn's seen any of those. She's a movie buff too, so maybe we'll watch something together. I went educational last night. Watched Bubba the Redneck Werewolf. On that note,
it's got to be Gremlin.
On that note, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Those of you who stuck around the whole time, it's been fun. We'll be back probably in 2 weeks, worst case 3 weeks, to unveil our winner of the badass helmet. Guys, you can still get in that, and it's really not an expensive one to get in. $10 gets you in. Just go to our link for our Tunnel to Towers fundraiser. Donate in $10 increments. Put Route 32 in the comments. Make sure you leave your name in there. Don't click that little tab that makes you anonymous. And that's all you got to do. And we're going to do like we did for the last raffle. We'll put it on the wheel, everybody's name in there. We'll spin it. We'll all see it live, and it'll be a good time. So, and you're helping the cause. There is the link Droop just put up for their Tunnel to Towers page. And all that money is going to Tunnel to Towers and helping our vets and first responders. So
directly.
Yeah. So thanks, Wilkie. Thanks, everybody. Justin, Zan, Biker, Jason. Jason, I'll get with you on the side to see if this hat fits your big giant noggin.
RV Biker.
And RV Biker, all you guys,
Thanks,
man.
Bert.
Big B. Peace out, guys. It's been fun. We'll see you on the next one. Later.